with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chell that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chat's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're sick of across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machinios. Norton, Burpin, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday the 14th of January 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. As you can see, the bad man Phil is awakened online, and brace yourselves for a day of, put it this way, you know, Phil expects more money. He wasn't getting the money he was hoping for, so brace yourselves today for a whole bunch of guilt tripping for Phil's audience, you know, to fucking give him more money. Phil only made $200 yesterday. I don't know how Phil's going to survive, personally. I mean, I think he's fucking $200 a day is not enough for anyone if I can survive, surely. You know what I mean? But yeah, how's Phil going to manage? Who fucking knows? But there you go. As you can see, he's awake in his chat though. So, first of all, yes, he is playing away champions. He was active a minute ago, because of course he fucking was. There you fucking go. So yeah, he's definitely playing away champions, you know. Are we really surprised? Of course we're fucking not. But we got a couple of things to cover, a couple of things to go through. First of all, so usually I'd show you Twitter first and then we'd fucking cover, you know, the YouTube stuff. But this time I'm going to do something different. This time I'm going to fucking play you the compilation from Phil's day stream first. Then I'm going to show you a couple of Twitter clips which covers night stream antics. You know, generalised night stream antics anyway. And then we have a daily crap as well to enjoy without the music. You know, at 1.5 speed, so there we go. So first things first, let's enjoy my largest compilation of Phil having a big massive crash out playing the new high tier early access game. He was, yeah, at one point Phil was going to rage quit it, but he got convinced by his chat and a random $50 super chat to keep playing the game.
I love it, and you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with. That's the worst feeling.
Who fucking cares?
You know, everyone on the Kick Chat who's just sitting there whining like a baby, just get fucked. No, really, just go sit and spin on something. We're hanging out, we're building up stream attendance, we're just chilling. Everyone on the YouTube side is cool and having a good time, and you guys are just sitting there miserable. Just go get fucked. Really, go out of your house and get fucked. We don't want to hear you sitting here whining like the fucking virgins you are because you're sitting on someone's stream being toxic. You're such losers. Nobody cares, okay? If you don't like the content, don't ever come back. We're so tired of you.
Why am I poisoned?
Why am I toxic?
Again, guys, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, please support the stream today, okay? All right. How do I get rid of that overcoat?
For God's sake, this fucking shit. Okay, but well, let's keep so yeah. Phil's angry could easily be explained, of course, by the fact that he was only on $7 at this point in time. He's begun the game. He went installed, of course, on the fake Nan podcast, the early start of it, and but yeah, so yeah, Phil wasn't very pleased because he'd only got $7 so far, trying to build up hype and suspense for this high tail game, you know what I mean? And then Kick Chat were on the receiving end of it because Phil wasted everyone's time talking about HDR. So there you go.
I don't know. Like, I want to remove that because it's over my whole body, but I don't know how. It won't go away. I guess we're stuck with that thing on. Do you just get stuck with that to start? You can't take that off for some reason or something? I have no idea. I don't know how this works. So, I don't, you know.
Cheap to do what I'm doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have my own condo, which is basically my studio, to do whatever the hell I want.
A generational roach, man. This is from over 10 years ago.
First of all, let's try to figure out my hair type here. Do they even have my hair type? I don't know. That's very anime-ish. Those, like, clumps of hair. I've seen that in anime. Bro! Yeah, that's kind of my hairstyle right there. Let's just go with that, but let's color it properly. Like that. Yeah, there you go. All right. Eyebrows, here we go. My authentic caterpillar eyebrows, right? There we go. Very nice. We'll go with that. Why not? Eyes. You can make your eyes, like, way bigger. Whoa! Well, that's kind of like what I have, but that's way more bushy. Mine is definitely not that bushy. And certainly not that dark. Mine's very, Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it changes all the color of your hair together. You can't have a different colored beard and hair. That does kind of suck because my beard and hair are two different colors.
You can actually have different colours of hair and beards if you just fucking toggle this fucking button right fucking here. Oh, it's just a complete... It doesn't even fucking try these fucking things. It doesn't explore these things, you know. No. He just assumes, oh well, he can't do it. I'm going to give up straight away and rather than fucking look into further options as to how you fucking do this.
I guess you got to go with that. Either that or I'd have to go like this and go like gray hair. A king's crown. There you go.
Old
Cowboy
bastard.
hat, kind of. If you recolor, oh, you can't recolor it. Aw.
Fuck you to all the shitheads out there who basically make a living defaming me every day with no or half information, speculation, controversial drama. Go fuck yourselves.
Like fedoras. Yeah, they have fedoras. Do they have aviators like I have? No, they don't have aviators, sadly. Eye patches. What does this look like glasses to you? That's funny that they just wedged this in there because they probably didn't have anywhere else to put it. So they just wedged it into that category. It's definitely not glasses.
Oh my god. What a fucking idiot.
What's with the skin color? Like, there's no way to change skin color in this game? I don't know. Do you see
Phil can't blade his character, he'll fucking chew his fingers off.
that? I don't actually see skin color anywhere. So apparently you're stuck with this, like, darker skin color.
This is also wrong, and his chat tried their best to handhold him, and even then, they struggle to fucking get Phil to fucking find it.
Right? I don't see a way. Did you see that anywhere? I don't see it in any menu. Not once was it available. Yeah, everyone has to be that skin color no matter what. So there you go. Where do you see skin color? This is hair. Look. You guys see anything? Underneath it, this is hair color. This is not skin color. Where do you see skin color? Not there. That's hair color. Anyway, let's go back to doing something useful. Go to body section. There's a color option at the bottom. That's clothing color. Look.
What a fucking idiot.
Here we go. Aha! Found it.
Yeah, you fucking found it. No, it wasn't the fucking chat. The chat can't fucking take any credit for that. Why the fuck should chat take any fucking credit for that? Phil found it all by himself because he's a fucking special big boy. You know, and nobody fucking had to tell him how to fucking find it whatsoever. Although, having said that, there is, to me, this right here is kind of haunting. It is kind of scarily somewhat, like, every single one of these you can actually fucking think to yourself, yeah, that's DSP. Like, every single iteration of that. It's like, you know how Phil has that fucking, like, you know, 4 pictures of himself from all the years he's been doing content creation? You know, like, it's one of the slideshow pictures. It's like 17 years of, like, YouTube or whatever, you know what I mean? It's all, like, just 4 different fucking mug shots of him. This shit is like that, I think, you know what I mean? But it's... He's like, oh, I can change things and all that shit. He spends a stupid amount of time trying to make himself in this fucking game. Although if every game allows you that option, then why not? But there you fucking go. But he spends a long fucking time trying to make the perfect version of himself.
Whoa. General face? Oh, cool. You can make yourself look older. Oh, I like that, actually. The hair, the line wrinkles in the forehead. Yeah. The classic ringer T, right? I'm just going to ban every idiot. Goodbye. Goodbye, you loser. Yeah, the ringer tee is the throwback. That's the original Dark Side Phil shirt from back in the day, was a ringer tee. And it was, the original one was red, was it not? My original Ringer t-shirt that I sold was red. So that's a real throwback right there.
Who
With me every
fucking
single day on
cares?
stream. I love it, and you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes. But the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling.
All right, well, our first step out.
What I will say about the game, okay, so my quick opinions on the game so far. Obviously, it's very promising signs that the game has also had a lot of fucking thought put into it in terms of like what you can fucking make, what you can fucking build as well. How basically it's Minecraft, but it seems like more advanced, proper Minecraft. Like, you know, like gravity, for example, exists in this fucking game. Like, there's no like fucking floating trees, for example. You fucking chop in the bottom of a fucking tree, the whole thing pops down. Now, there are mods you can fucking install in the game of Minecraft itself to let gravity behave normally. But it's not a part of the base game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, also, and things like the climbing mechanic as well, it's pretty fucking good. But in terms of like customization, Minecraft has a thing where you can basically fucking create your entire skin yourself. Like, you can design whatever you want to look like. And like in any, you know, whether it's fucking Microsoft Paint or fucking Photoshop, whatever, you can literally design every aspect of how you look in the game. Also, this is early access, so the game doesn't have that yet. But I imagine at some point down the line in the final release, I imagine that sort of customization would allow that sort of thing. You know, I mean, you'd think so anyway. And of course, high tier was a Minecraft mod originally, as Double Dragon says. So yeah, exactly.
Out was a bird flying right there. So we punch left and right, like left clicking. Right?
Is it my thought process? So I was thinking about this the other day here. Like, obviously, Minecraft, there was nothing, to me, there was nothing like Minecraft before Minecraft, if that makes sense. You know, you can argue some games are basically like a copy of other games in terms of like how they fucking play, whatever, but Minecraft didn't really have anything really to compare it to, did it? So when a game like this comes out, how close, I mean, it seems very close to original Minecraft, of course, in some aspects. And how much are games allowed to potentially copy? Like, where is that line between being inspired by Minecraft and copying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, where's that fucking line, and like legally and all that shit as well? Is there a potential issue in that regard with what you can fucking? I mean, I don't know. I've always been kind of wondering, like, how far can game developers go to borrow inspiration from other creations without just blatantly ripping it off?
Right? It certainly looks like Minecraft to me. Is it seriously like Minecraft where the tree's gonna stay floating if I chop it here? No. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. That's very different.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa!
That's very different from Minecraft. The entire tree came.
And I stand corrected that Dapper Dragon just corrected me in saying that Minecraft ripped off Infinite Miner voxel style encoded. So there we go. So mostly Minecraft, I imagine, Notch was inspired by Infinite Miner and then built on that, I imagine. I don't know, I'm not, yeah, but there I can go. Long story short, obviously, I mean, also Minecraft obviously took off massive popularity. Infinite Miner, I've never heard of it personally. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has really heard of it either much. And also Minecraft fucking blew up in popularity and exploded in popularity. And obviously the rest is fucking history, you know what I'm saying? But aye, it's funny how these things work, isn't it? I know it's kind of weird how these things sort of work out, where the original sort of concept of a game doesn't really take off, and then someone else fucking does something like it, and that shit blows up.
Came down, and a ridiculous amount of resources came raining on my head. So that's actually good. That's an easy way to do stuff. We have our first underground cave right there, it looks like, perhaps. All right. We have a fox. Hello. Uh-oh. Is it an enemy? I think it laughed, and then it ran away. Huh. What the heck? Is this an enemy? Oh boy. This might be an enemy. I guess it's an enemy. This is how the stamina comes into play. Ow. wonder if there's like special attacks. Why are my daggers glowing? What do you guys think? Let's ask, right? What is everyone's opinion? So Dabhand says, I'll come back to this in 6 months or something. The devs literally yesterday confirmed they have now already made enough money for 2 years of developments from the pre-orders, and they're going to work on it. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, what do you...
So at this point in time, see, Phil had been playing the game for about an hour or so. He only had $7, which basically came at the start of the stream, and he was very concerned. You know, he was very concerned that, you know, it might not be worth continuing the stream. Never mind the whole stream. An hour into the stream, he asked his audience, should we play something else?
I don't know what you guys want me to do. First of all, there's a lot of trolling today, so I'm just trying to ignore it. But I'm going to be honest. The attendance is good. The engagement is all right, except half the audience is complaining. Particularly the Kick audience is complaining the game sucks. And literally, we have 2 people who have contributed. There was Papa Vera who did a super chat, and then there was Definitely Not French who did Kicks, and that's it. And I've been streaming now for over 2 hours. So it's pretty obvious there's not that much interest in the game. You know, well, I told you, literally, this is an experiment to see if this kind of content will work on my channel. If this isn't working, we can easily just do something else. I'll play something else right now if you want, you know? I mean, to be honest with you, I'm shocked. We have 1 super chat today, 1 kick. We don't have a single tip, no memberships, no subs. That's crazy. I don't think I've done a stream this slow in a very long time.
Who cares, Phil? It doesn't matter. And I say that of all sincerity, it doesn't fucking matter. Look, streamers, if you're going to stream online to an audience, you're going to have some days that are well supported and some days that aren't as well supported. And it's not down to what you're... Sometimes it's nothing to do with the game you're fucking playing. Sometimes it's just down to fucking whether people can support you or not, or if they want to support you that fucking day or not. You know? It's the same with every single person that creates content online. Every single fucking person is going through the exact same sort of situation. They'll have some days where they get, you know, support. It goes like way above normal levels, and some days which is below normal fucking levels. Jesus, man. But yeah, $200 for Phil yesterday overall for day stream and night stream combined. It wasn't enough for him. You know, he was very concerned yesterday, put it that way. Although Phil would end up making $120 on his day stream. So yeah, and half that was one person.
So I don't know if this whole first look idea for these kind of games works. This is something that was an experiment that I told you I would try. It didn't really work, did it? Like, people just don't seem to care, or the ones that are here can't support. It's great, but this is, you know, my job. So if I'm going to cover stuff, I have to do things that people are going to actually show up for and support.
I just care about money. I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
You see, now here's the bullshit. I'm not even kidding you. So most of Kick Chat said this game sucks. We're all bored. The Kick Chat results is, oh, 55% want Hightail. No, you don't. You were literally just sitting there a minute ago saying this sucks. And now everyone votes for Hightail. Do you see what I mean about these polls? Like, oh, let me do a poll. And then you purposely vote for the thing you think is boring because you think the stream will fail. Like, what the hell is your problem? And you can't even deny it. Just look at the chat history. Oh, this sucks. Why is he playing it? This is a kid's game. This is boring. This is just Minecraft. What the hell? Everything Phil does is wrong. Man. No one, you get to a point where you don't care anymore. Like, why would I give a shit about what anyone in Kick says when all they do is spew toxic nonsense? Like some 5-year-old on a schoolyard, you know, over there, he's ugly. He stinks. Like, dude, like, that's the level of commentary I get out of Kick Chat, so why do I care? Matt says, yes, facts. I watch over there as a lurker, and 90% of the time, that's what it is. Yep, I know. All right, but let's actually read.
Then, Phil, you know, if Kick Chat upsets you so much, you know what you could fucking do? You could stop streaming on Kick, and therefore it is no longer a problem or an issue. The problem goes away if you just fuck off from streaming on Kick. Stick to YouTube only. Let that be your one and only source of fucking watching DSP live. But you won't do that because you're a greedy bastard. And money comes first before everything fucking else. You greedy dick.
The results. So it says 61% want more Hightail. And then 29% want Street Fighter 6. Only 10% want Black Ops 7. So right now what you're telling me is do not play Call of Duty. Fair enough. Okay. Option number one is we just do hightail for another 2 hours. Now that's going to entail building a house, building a fence and defenses,
Who fucking
exploring the
cares?
environments, more mining, more
Wait, defenses? It's an early access fucking, for God's sake.
crafting, probably killing animals and cooking them for food, and fighting off those enemies at night. That's all that's in the game right now. As we saw, there are no story elements in the game at all. So it would just be me doing survival for 2 hours. No, my intention was to play Hightail for the entire stream because someone just said, do you really not want to play it? No, that was my intention. I wanted to play it for a whole stream. But I literally played it for an hour. I turned around and I had gotten 1 contribution the entire stream.
No!
Again, this is my job as well as my passion. I have
Well, if it was your fucking passion, you'd play games offline. The only game you fucking play offline is WWE Champions, as far as we can fucking tell. You know, so don't come at us with that bullshit, boy.
to do things people want to support. I have to. I can't just do streams that are dead. There's no point then. I'll just turn the stream off. You know what I mean? All right. So now everyone all of a sudden is Hightail. I was playing Hightail and everyone complained Hightail was boring and sucks. Play something else, and no one contributed.
Who
so then I said,
fucking
okay, maybe
cares?
we won't do it. And then everyone complained, you got to play Hightail. If I play Hightail, I swear to you, if I play Hightail this afternoon, and at the end of the stream everyone says this stream was boring, I'm just going to ban every fucking person that says it, and I'm never going to unban one of you ever again. I'm going to find who you are, and I'm going to make sure that you never have a sock account in my chat again. I'm not going to put up with this very nonsensical, contrarian attitude when I'm trying to actually get feedback on what people want. For real, I'm not going to take shit from people who are messing with my content. All right? Is that the deal? Are we okay with that? There's not going to be any unbans. I'm literally going to find out who you are. So when you come back with a sock account, every time I'm going to say, no, remember, Hightail, go fuck yourself, and I'm going to ban you again and again every time you come back. Yeah, I just had enough of people who act like jerks. You know what I'm saying? You're right, everyone on Kick complained, Clout Siffler. That's generally who I'm talking about. There were a couple people on YouTube, but for the most part, this was the Kick audience that was whining. For sure, you're correct there. That is definitely a correct assessment.
Sóbrame, por favor, you cabrón.
Like, Jesus, relax, dude.
Here we go again. Someone can. How are we supposed to get entertainment out of this? This is a first look gameplay stream of a game that's trying to be like mine.
That's Phil's house, by the way. He wanted to build a small house, and so he decided on this big, this quite long house, which is nothing's in it. I think I'm pretty sure nothing's inside this fucking thing.
Minecraft, but more evolved, and I'm showing you the systems. Are you actually?
So he builds a house, and he puts all the important things that he needs to fucking do things outside the house.
That mentally incapacitated? You don't understand the concept of like a first look gameplay stream to see what a game is like? Really? Are you that dumb? Would you like me to continue to tell you how stupid you are? I can. Or you could just stop whining like a little baby and embarrassing yourself.
You gotta be a mature fucking adult and stop being a whiny little baby about this shit. You know, it's just like a whiny baby. Doesn't get their way. They didn't get their ice cream. You know, they didn't get their flavor of ice cream that they wanted. So instead of actually dealing with the fact that they still at least have ice cream, they're going to stand there and whine and complain while the ice cream melts down the side of the fucking cone. Grow up.
So there you go. That was Phil's. That basically sums up Phil's day stream. He still got $120 for a day stream. But yeah, that was he wasn't fucking very pleased at all. So the night stream would have some other things. So remember, so as I said, Phil started a night stream right before gameplay began for Arc Raiders. Remember, guys, if you're going to enjoy my stream at a later point, please support it now. P.S. No refunds. Let's see the context of this clip.
Daniel says, you don't go to a restaurant and tip before you're served. Why would I tip before gameplay? Because I'm 17 years I've been serving you.
So, yep. You know they've been watching you for 17 years, so just because you've been around for a long fucking time doesn't guarantee you fucking money.
Right?
Now, I've been fucking making content on the fucking internet since fucking the mid-2000s. You know, I've been making videos on the internet for over 20 years. I don't can ask for special treatment there. I ask for no special treatment fucking whatsoever.
It's not like I just started. This is my first stream. You know the quality of the content, and if you're here for it and you like it, you already know what's coming. So, you know, that's like saying, I go to my favorite restaurant where they always give me an amazing meal and I love it. and you know, I act to the waitress or waiter or cook, I act like I don't know them, and oh, you better do a good
But
job.
if using your own analogy, wouldn't you fucking give your fucking waiter and waitress a big massive tip before the food even comes out then? No, you don't.
Job tonight, right? That's not the vibe we have around here at all. I hate to tell you. If you think it is, you're in the wrong place.
Wait for it.
Not everyone has been here for 17 years. Very true. And
Yeah,
if
there
you're a
you go.
newcomer and this is your first stream, welcome. Feel free to enjoy the content absolutely for free and make your judgments. I'm just saying, if you like the content, please support it. Like the stream. That helps for engagement. Support in the ways that you can. It's all appreciated. Here we go.
There's more.
Marty, I don't... Marty says, tip in advance to ensure you get good service. Don't get spit in your food. Now, that's ridiculous. I would never spit in anyone's food. I promise you that. If you come to restaurant DSP, you will never
No. Shit, you wouldn't survive the health code violations.
get spit in your food. Even if you're a jerk to me and my staff, you'll still be treated with the utmost of respect.
No, he's fucking docks every single fucking customer instead. You know, oh, they left me a bad fucking review in my fucking restaurant. I'm going to dox this motherfucker and complain and bitch and whine and moan about them. I'm going to go to their fucking home and all that shit and fucking complain with a strongly worded letter.
But I'll probably burn your steak. Anyway,
No, fucking cats fucking cooking, it wouldn't fucking shock me, but there you go. So that was how Phil started the fucking day stream. And as the Arc Raider stream would go on and on and on, the begging would also get worse and worse and worse. Poems Past here has 3 separate clips here to summarise Phil's rambling and ranting towards the end of the night or support. But remember guys, there's no goals. There's no more goals in effect anymore on DSP Gaming. That is important to remember as you watch these clips.
so I am going to attempt to do a 3rd stream of this on Thursday. We'll see how it goes. This is an experiment to try to...
There you go. So
I
I was wondering how you get a fucking full screen there, but just click on it and there you go. So here we go.
am going to attempt to do a 3rd stream of this on Thursday. We'll see how it goes. This is an experiment to try to play this more because people said they wanted more of it. But honestly, as you see, I think what happens is if I'm a little different than everyone else. If I overplay something, it doesn't get as much attention. And tonight, I could definitely say, compared to the previous streams of Arc Raiders, yeah, you know, we've done better. So maybe 2 times is the sweet spot. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. So I am going to attempt to do...
So that's the first clip. There's more.
I've been trying different stuff this week, right? And I've been trying some indie stuff. I would argue the indie stuff is working. We're not getting overabundance of attendance and support for the indie stuff, but it's working. Arc Raiders, I don't know if 3 times a week. I think it might be too much. Because some people were already like, oh, you're playing this again tonight? I noticed that. And as you guys see, support was not amazing or anything. In fact, this is my slowest stream of the week right now. And I don't think that it's representative of the game at all or the gameplay. We actually had a good night. Did we not? Like, we actually upgraded multiple benches. We had great runs. There was 1 bad run. But outside of that, it was awesome. And I even did the 2nd co-op. But I don't know what to tell you guys. You know, it is what it is. I am going to play it 1 more time on Thursday. But I hope that if Thursday, you know, we have a good stream. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens Thursday. But like I said, I think I might cut back to only playing it twice a week. If it's going to be a situation where now, because I'm playing it more, people are showing up and supporting less. I'm serious. It seems like a pattern with me, doesn't it? It seems like whenever I play a game more, I get less. Like, people are like, oh, it's too much.
The
I don't know.
copium.
I guess that's one of the things about being a variety streamer, right? Okay, well, let's get
And 1 more clip.
Arc Raiders. I will be playing this again on Thursday. If Repsian's around and wants to do some co-op, you know, I'm willing to do co-op if you guys want it. It seems like in general you guys are wanting it. Okay. But yeah, it is disheartening that people have been asking for more. I'm giving you extra now. I've changed the schedule around to have more, and this has been my slowest support stream of the entire week.
Who fucking
by a mile,
cares?
too. Not even like a little bit. Like, for example, usually Expedition 33 ends up being my most dead stream, and Expedition 33 actually pretty much completely outshined this one. So, again, I don't know what causes it. It could just be a slow night, and that's okay. That's fine if it's just a slow night. I am still going to play this again on Thursday, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, let's see if on Thursday, if I play again, I do some runs, maybe we do some co-op or rep scene again, if it does well or not. I don't know. Right now, it just seems like it's all over the place. So...
Money! Money! Guys, money! Money! More money! Give me money! Where's the fucking money, guys? Fuck you. That's essentially what it is. Oh, Phil's live. The bad man is live. Yeah, okay, it went live. Okay, so I had a feeling it's going to be live, so there we go. The bad man is live right now. Okay, let's just make sure that we are... 2 seconds, guys, 2 seconds.
Everyone.
And Raphael catches him just in time. It's cool. There we go. Pause. There you go. We'll leave him on pause. He's wearing this Chris Chan jumper today. Nice. It's the Chris Chan jumper, guys. Hooray! Oh, Christ, man. Why is he so fucking wearing it? He knows he gets mocked for wearing this. He knows he gets mocked and ridiculed and compared to for wearing this jumper, and yet he'll still fucking wear it anyway. Okay, he has another jumper which is more like Chris Chan, but this is not what this jumper as well is also similar to another Chris Chan jumper. But it's not the Chris Chan jumper. That's one of Phil's other jumpers, so is other swears. But this one is also something that's similar to Chris Chan as well. And he got made fun of for this one as well. So there we go. We're going to leave Phil in pause for now, build us some speed up juice and all that jazz. So yeah. So Phil had a 12-minute daily crap. And you guys can imagine what it entailed. I'll let it fucking play out at 1.5 speed, bigger to Sunny for removing the music from this.
DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 13th of January, 2026. A day, I'll be honest, had some ups and downs. I felt like there was some good stuff going on, some confusing stuff going on. It was a day where I was completely experimenting yet again. Like, I feel like more often than not, these days I'm experimenting, right? Whether it's trying games that normally I wouldn't try, doing different kinds of releases, playing games more or less, depending on your feedback. So let's talk about it. I want you to know how it went down. And to be honest, because you know me, I'm honest, I'm a little confused about the future. I'm a little confused about what it is that you guys really want. And maybe we can come to a conclusion. If it's not on tonight's video, it could be tomorrow during the podcast, but let's talk, okay? So first off, today, I played a game called Hytale. So Hytale is an early access indie game. It's made by a company that I guess that these game devs used to work on mod servers for Minecraft. And it shows because let me tell you something. This game, Hytale, is basically Minecraft, but with a lot of tweaks, better graphics, modernizations, or almost like quality of life improvements from what you would think would be Minecraft-esque. And definitely some interesting things as well. A lot of the things that Hytale does are very different from the way that Minecraft goes about it. Like no experience, earn for anything, the ability to completely control the world and have the risk reward of dying and stuff not be as strong as say Minecraft would be, and stuff like that. The combat is completely different from Minecraft, which is actually very refreshing. I actually feel the combat's better than Minecraft and more. Okay, I don't really want to go into major detail about it here because I am going to talk more about it tomorrow morning on the Level 1 podcast. But if you didn't see it, the stream went well. We had good attendance for Hytale. In general, it was a fun stream to do because it's basically a first look early access stream, and I usually don't do that stuff at all, right? Like this was like a first time trying some kind of a brand new kind of game that I, didn't know what it was going to be. Trying it out as early access and exposing that game to an audience that maybe didn't even know the game existed, right? Now, the weird thing that happened was this. We played Hytale for an hour, all right? I kind of got a good intro to what the game was, but a lot of people on the stream were complaining that it was boring, and I'm not kidding you. After an hour of streaming the game, I made $5, and I was like, I'm not getting a good vibe here. You would think that if people were liking the fact I was doing something different and outside of my comfort zone, that more people would have came by and said, oh, this is exciting, and supported the effort. And that just wasn't happening. So basically, I went on a break, which I needed to do anyway, and I ran a poll. Hey, do you want to see more Hytale, or do you want me to switch games? We could switch to anything like Street Fighter 6 or Call of Duty. What do you want? Came back from my break, and the poll results were clear, play more Hytale. The funny part was, I only had around 250 viewers on YouTube, but over 450 people had voted on the poll. Gee, I wonder where all those votes came from, right? But I said, you know what? I talked to the audience. There were people who were engaged and were liking it. I said, let's keep going. We got 2 more hours. Let's play more Hytale and let's see how the stream goes. Well, I'm pleased to say that we saw a lot more of what Hytale had to offer in that next 2 hours that we played it, including the crafting, building, like I built a house really quick, like speed mode. And then we explored the world for about an hour and did some combat and base takeover stuff. So we got a better idea what it was. And by the end of that stream, I felt good about the fact that I had played Hytale for 3 hours rather than playing it for an hour, dropping it, and then doing something else. And to be honest, yes, people did support that stream. By the end of the stream, it was pretty well supported. I mean, it wasn't, oh my God, knock me on my butt levels of support, but it certainly wasn't slow. It was a pretty good stream for what it was. And I'm like, okay.
It was $120 fucking dollars. And Phil says that's acceptable. That'll do. I will allow that to fucking be okay. It's just, it blows my fucking mind the greed of this bastard. So $120 is like barely acceptable as a one-off. Don't make a habit of it now, guys. And yeah, 54 of those dollars came from one singular individual. Somebody fucking gave him 500 Swedish kroner. to say, I like it you play new games, Phil. Apparently, the person that gave him the super chat is a lurker, you know. Like, they usually fucking hang around the streams, they don't talk much. But they lurk quietly.
Okay, this now makes me feel like this is something worthwhile, and maybe I will do more of these first look streams, early access streams in the future.
If that one super chat had not come in, it wouldn't have been worthwhile. Well, just bear that in mind, okay? If that one singular individual super chat of $54 had not came in, he would have said, I'm not fucking playing this game again, guys. I've got a job to fucking do. One person saved the game from not getting wage quit, effectively. And even then, Phil still didn't hit 150, but, you know, he was a lot closer to it without, you know, with that super chat than without it, so there you go.
Now, as for the fact, you might ask, well, I wonder if Phil will play more Hightail, you know, anytime soon. Let's talk about that on tomorrow's podcast, because there seems to be a split of opinion. Some people think that I should play more Hightail right now, and others are saying absolutely not. Wait for the game to update and have more content, because it's too limited. So we'll talk about that tomorrow morning on the Level 1 podcast and see if we can come to a determination.
You're too fucking limited, you fucking older shit prick.
Okay. Tonight, it was Arc Raiders stream 2 of 3 for the week, because I've been listening to your feedback recently, and you guys have been saying, you want more Arc Raiders. I'm not playing it enough to get better at the game. I'm not getting the upgrades fast enough. Because of that, it's not that entertaining to watch.
So, this is the fucking greatest part here. Is the audience clearly wanting to keep playing Arc Raiders because obviously the more you play a fucking game, the better you'll get at the fucking game. And they're thinking, well, if Phil's going to keep playing the game then, it might result in better gameplay and content for us all to enjoy. Phil sees his audience saying that, and then his head it says, well, that means they're going to fucking give me lots of money for playing it then. Like, the audience do want it, but they can't afford to throw you $150 for the one same game 3 separate times a week, Phil. You're not worth that.
People who like Arc Raiders are craving it and want more of it. Now, to be perfectly fair, almost every single time I play Arc Raiders, the streams have been well attended, well engaged, and well supported. But there's always a risk involved. The risk is if you play more of something and you increase the number of times that it's seen on a stream, or the number of times you could possibly show up to watch it live, is that going to make interest wane? Because you're doing more of it, you're doing too much of it now. I'll be honest, as a variety creator, over the course of 17 years, I have found that if I play a game more than 2 to 3 times a week, people get bored of it more quickly. In addition, this is a game that, you know, a lot of people have already played a lot of, and I get it. People are looking at other games and like, why is he playing more of Arc Raiders but not this one or this one? Particularly, tonight, here's what happened, okay? Attendance, pretty good. Pretty good attendance overall. I'd say 200, 250 on YouTube, over 100 on Kick, as always. That's usually what we get. Engagement, pretty good. We had people helping all night, giving me tips on certain things and the like. And by the way, great runs tonight. The whole first hour, we had 3 outstanding quick runs where we got a ton of great items that I needed. The second half of the night, I had a disastrous run, but then more good runs. And at the end of the night, the last stream, or the last drop, Repsian, again, the other YouTuber from who had teamed up with me the other day, he ran in and was able to join me for the last match, and he showed me how to take down a Bastion. And I got 6 freaking Bastion cells from 1 Bastion
Who
takedown.
fucking
Which means I
cares?
was instantly able to upgrade my bench, which is what I've been waiting to do immediately. I was like, oh my god, 1 Bastion was enough to do this? That's crazy. So that was awesome. And obviously, I thanked him for his help, and it was a good time. You know, people liked that co-op that we did again. So, overall, I think the quality of the gameplay was amazing, but the support was not. Being honest, we didn't even make $100 of support, so I want you to think about this and put this in perspective.
Didn't even make. So $75 is not worth Phil's time. It still blows my fucking mind. Like, for Phil context, Phil is complaining about making $75 on his night stream. The day stream made over $120, so Phil got almost $200 given to him yesterday by his audience for streaming all day and night stream combined. Like, Bingo! You know, if I compare it to fucking Bingo, yeah, I mean, no, you guys know that support is not fucking necessary or whatever, but Bro Side Phil gave a super chat, you know what I mean, and that was it. Can you imagine Phil Burnell's reaction if only one person gave him one contribution of like a $1 or $2? Can you imagine Phil Burnell's reaction to a $2 stream? It'd be unfathomable. You're like, Phil, I'm quitting the stream right now, guys. I'm not streaming for $2. It's unbelievable. Like, he is flipping the fuck out over $75 not being enough for him to fucking do a stream on. And Phil, it could easily. You have no idea how good you have it. Things could easily be a lot worse for you, technically. I'm just saying, you know, because there were days way back in the fucking day. So some of us will remember these fucking days. You know, some of us will fucking remember the days where Phil has very poor streams. $17 stream, for example, him playing Nintendo World fucking Champion, whatever the fuck this game was. You know, can't even fucking mind this fucking game. Well, you know, what else do we fucking have? $16 Street Fighter 6 got $16 one night. Night stream, saw him get $16 playing Street Fighter 6. You know, some day stream saw him get $26, $28, $21. $18. Phil has had some very bad streams in the past, you know what I mean, where support was not great. $17 for DSP Reacts. DSP versus Internet. It's awful. And spoiler alert, that's why Phil stopped doing DSP Reacts. Every fucking week Phil would fucking do his little special react thing, DSP versus Internet. And yeah, Phil's like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I think it's ran its course. I know shit. But you get what I'm saying though. Phil is complaining. Like, it's a 14, it's an $11 team. You're Hell Divers 2 and the next team got $11 fucking dollars. There's Dragon's Dogma 2. $7 on a night stream. Phil is bitching away in the morning about fucking $75 being given to him for an entire fucking stream. Phil, I mean, compare it to some of your fucking supported streams in the fucking past. Be grateful for what you have, because things could easily, very fucking easily, be as bad as they were back then. You know, I'm just saying, Phil, fucking be careful when you're bitching away in the morning, because those times can very easily come back again to fucking haunt you.
Arc Raiders playing it more because you requested it. Had less support than Quarantine Zone, the new indie game. Had less support than Hightail. Had less support than Expedition 33.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1.
Oh god.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Daddy Philip the first really want to support, so I will now be sitting at the street corner with the RG string on.
Oh.
I'm just gonna need your help lifting me back up from my stomach when I provide the naughty service.
Jesus! FBI, open up! Get the fuck out of here!
Jade? No. Okay, Jade, here's what I want you to fucking do, Jade. Show up on Phil's stream. Say hi. Get Phil to say hi back to you. We get a free space and you can fuck the fuck back off to your street corner. Thanks for the tip.
Quarantine Zone, the new indie game. Had less support than Hightail. Had less support than Expedition 33. That throws me for a loop. The fact that it did less than Expedition 33, which has been consistently my least supported stream, that blows my mind. And now I'm wondering if I made a miscalculation. Am I playing it too much? Should I only be playing this game twice a week? Was this extra night stream that I snuck in just an extra measure too far? And now we're going to see less people showing up and supporting Arc Raiders. I don't know.
Boom.
Now, I'm not going to...
Oh, shit.
Bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Sonny for gifting 20 members to the stream. That's very kind of you, Sonny. If I can be honest, I thought, you know, I kind of, Sonny said earlier on that they're busy today. Or is that tomorrow, perhaps? I think they're busy tomorrow. That's what it is. Sonny was talking to me earlier on and talking about how they were busy on Thursday. I wasn't sure if I mean their Thursday or my Thursday, because obviously Sonny's in fucking Australia, you know, they're a day ahead, so I wasn't sure. But thank you, Sonny, for the remember bomb. Very kind indeed. That's for so. Full disclosure, guys. We still, even before Bingo began today, we have. Oh, so you are busy today. You came, you remember bombed you. You go, good luck, you know, good luck taking care of things today. Then I appreciate the support, and also take care of things you need to take care of today, and also. We're here if you need us, you know what I mean? Obviously, all that good stuff. Sonny's taking care of important things, IRL, you know what I mean? Priorities and all that jazz, so there we go. But guys, full disclosure for the free spaces, remember, we got a full house yesterday, courtesy of Broside Phil, cashing in his full house ticket, which meant that we detained our free spaces from yesterday. So even before Bingo began today, we had 7 free spaces. And obviously, as well as that, we have the member bomb from Sonny, so that's 4 more free spaces right fucking there. And we have 25 likes, which is another free space. So even before Square's been ticked, almost half of the board is free spaces, which is insane. There you go. But thank you, Sonny, for getting 20 members. Congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Rocket Man, Huge Ackman, Aton Down, or Aton Down, I never fucking know if it's Aton or Aton. ND Irish, Gohan Krabs, Roland Gollum, Callum Stewart, Blind Daughter, YGO Ghost, JJ, Indian Boy Peen, Alexandra C, Jatu, Max Fingerblast, OK, Larry D, Instamat, The Tattooed Jesus, Getting FM'd, and finally, Mr. Dewey. So if you got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you the 20 members. If there's, you know, and I'm sorry, thank you, Sonny, again for your support. It is very much appreciated. And yeah, getting a for 4 free spaces as well. Very kind of you indeed. Excellent stuff there. Now, of course, 25 likes, and yeah, we're enjoying our daily crap, you know, your daily crap as well. We call it Mr. Bean. Bam, yeah, exactly. We call it that in the fucking background. And the fucking Hypnotoad as well. fucking Futurama. Hypnotising the audience into giving people no money. So there we go. Thank you very much for that, as I said. Very kind indeed. And of course, because we've got 25 likes and we've got a free space for that as well, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. I love that fucking cat. Never fucking misses. Anyway, let's crack on with the daily crap, and then after that, we've got one more thing to watch, and then we'll play bingo.
Change the schedule as a direct result of this stream at all, don't worry. For those who are like, oh, he's still playing Arc Raiders on Thursday. Yes, I am still playing Arc Raiders on Thursday. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it is a bad sign that I gave you more, and basically I got less support. That's bad.
The fuck up, yeah. I gave you... No, Phil, you would have been streaming regardless. I gave you more. Phil, you were going to stream anyway. So, you gave more of what? If it wasn't going to be Arc Raiders, you fucking played something different. So your time wasn't wasted in that regard. You're still fucking going to stream anyway. Your efforts would have went into that thing instead of the other thing. So you didn't give anyone more of anything, for fuck's sake. Stephen Hale saying good touch in the net. Definitely, you know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, also, I feel well. It does play animations as well on the screen, but because YouTube is broken right now, it would just kind of repeat the noise over and over and over again. So I feel it's definitely wise if I can read out the names as well. And obviously, I do appreciate mirror bumps as well. Obviously, reading them out as well makes people know that they've got a membership as well, in case they're not aware. If they're like lurking, for example, you know what I mean? So there we go. Philip also saying, imagine Phil reading all the Argentine member bombs. Oh, God. Imagine Raw Phil. Raw Phil gets fucking more members than anyone else. Imagine Raw Phil trying to read out everyone's fucking name. Fucking be streaming for fucking 2 days. But anyway, good stuff to do. Anyway, but Phil, Phil's argument that he gives his audience more but he gets less is just such a scummy thing to fucking say. Phil was always going to stream anyway. So it's not like Phil was like going out his fucking way to do a stream that wasn't going to happen in the first place.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we need more variety in the schedule. Maybe Arc Raiders needs to only be twice a week. I don't know. I'd like feedback on that. And of course, you're going to have people who say he's greedy or whatever. No, I'm trying to figure stuff out. I want to give you the right balance.
You are greedy. You're a greedy bitch. You're a greedy dick. Hold on. I got a message from Meth Bear. I really miss his shameless begging in the past. Section ends it. Oh, for God's sake. Hold on. I'll tell you what. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna watch the rest of the. This got 4 minutes ago. Okay. Meth Bear sent me a wee clip of Phil's shameless begging from the past. We're gonna watch the rest of this first, and then we'll take a trip down memory lane to see how bad things used to be when Phil was begging.
Balance of everything. That's all this is about. I should be able to stream, and every time I stream, I should have a certain amount of interest in the content that I'm putting out, whether that's attendance and...
What do you mean you should have? Phil, nobody owes you anything. You should have this, you should have that. Phil, it's up to you. Look, if people want to fucking watch it, that's their fucking prerogative. But nobody owes you anything. I should have this. You're not entitled to anything. No one is on the fucking internet. You know, it's... If people want to fucking give you fucking money for what you fucking do, that'll happen. But you're not owed anything. I should have this, I should have that. Get the fuck out of here. There are fucking hundreds, if not thousands, of content creators on this platform right now who would fucking love to have, like, you know, double digits in viewers for the content they create. You know what I mean? Because they're trying their best to get noticed, no one's really fucking noticing them, but I still do their best if I can just grind away and make good content regardless, you know what I mean? Like there are some content creators out there that fucking struggle to get the fucking numbers in the first place. Any numbers, any attention, any traction. And they fucking work harder than you fucking do, Phil. I would argue they should get more recognition than you do. You expect to fucking be given money just for showing up because you've been doing this for a long fucking time, that you're owed something. You know, oh, I've been doing this for 17 years, guys, you know what I mean? I'm a veteran of fucking content creation or whatever, you know? No, Phil, nobody owes you a goddamn fucking thing. If you're fucking coasting off your reputation and your experience or whatever, nobody cares. In current day, that doesn't fucking mean shit. Just fucking make content that people want to fucking see. Just do things that people want to fucking enjoy. Your audience will tell you if they're enjoying something or not. And nobody owes you a goddamn thing. So never mind this fucking should crap.
To stream, and every time I stream, I should have a certain amount of interest in the content that I'm putting out, whether that's attendance, engagement, or support. And I want to find that happy balance between everything so everyone's happy, right? Tonight, it seemed like people were around, but not enough people were really supporting to say, hey, do this more. So let's do other stuff then, right? Again, we can talk about this tomorrow on the podcast, but that's just my feeling is maybe I'm doing it too often now. Maybe twice a week is the sweet spot right now. Play more games, but do every game twice a week. What do you guys think? All right? But anyway, it was great gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay that I uploaded tonight. I think you'll get a kick out of it if you like the Arc Raider stuff. It was really good, okay? So it's a shame that it was a slow support stream. It's actually my lowest supported stream all week. I hope we can come back. I hope that when I do this again on Thursday as the daytime stream, that we will get people back. They'll come and support this effort to keep playing Arc Raiders. You know, we've been playing it for a month. I like it a lot. I'm getting better at it. I would hate to see it kind of sputter out now. But if it does, it does. There's nothing I can really do, you know. Let's see. All right? All right, so that's what happened tonight with Arc Raiders. I hope that we recover on Thursday. Tomorrow will be a fun day, more variety. There will be a level 1 podcast in the morning, and the main topic is very simple. Quarantine Zone or Hightail. Which, if either, do I put into the schedule as a regular playthrough? Or are they both one and done? Or do we pick one to be the one that I continue? Or do we pick both? I don't know. Like right now, there seem to be all these mix of opinions. Basically, the people who were there for Quarantine Zone said, play it again, we liked it. Some people that were here for Hightail said, play it again, and others were like, hold off. Some people seem to be under the impression that Hightail's doing really well and is very popular and virally popular, and I should play it again right away, but I'm like...
I mean, Hightail is undoubtedly doing very well in popularity right now. It's a brand new early access game. A lot of people pre-ordered it. A lot of attention was given to it. A lot of people are streaming it as well. But Hightail is wasted on somebody like Phil Burnell. So even though technically Hightail would be a better game for Phil to play, his lack of imagination makes it a wasted experience as a viewer. So he's probably fucking better off playing Quarantine Zone. In my opinion anyway.
Yes, but I'm not Mr. Virally Popular. People aren't tuning in to watch Darkside Phil play this new virally popular game. That would never happen. They're going to go watch a bigger streamer play because those are the people who play the virally popular games, right?
They're more entertaining than you, they're more popular than you, they're more likable than you, and just basically they fucking don't fucking bore the audience to fucking tears.
For me, it's going to be my audience, and if I can get some of my audience to check it out, which would be awesome because I think it's a good game, but I don't know. So this is what I want to talk with you about tomorrow morning, and obviously what happened tonight with Arc Raiders, I want to talk further about that. Now tomorrow, after the podcast, it is Pokemon Legends ZA Endgame. I don't know if we're going to beat it. From what I'm to understand, there's 3 remaining big Pokemon that we have to catch that we have not caught yet, and they're all supposed to be Mega Evolution battles. The problem is I tried to do one and I couldn't beat it. Like I couldn't do enough damage to it to actually beat it. So I think I have to reapply myself and get different Pokemon that are going to be the weakness. I think it's Fighting type was the weakness of this Pokemon, and then go back and see if I can win with the second attempt. And then go from there. So very well tomorrow could be the conclusion of Pokemon, or it may not be. It really depends on how things go. I might have to grind in order to get the berries to get more donuts, and I might have to get certain Pokemon leveled up enough so we can max them out, and then we can go take out these final Pokemon. But either way, it's endgame of Pokemon. Okay, we played for over 60 hours. We're in the end game. It's either going to end tomorrow or maybe one more stream. Thing is, last time we played Pokemon last week, and this was my fault, I'm to blame. I split the stream halfway, half the stream.
Hey, basically, you know, because of all this fucking crap, ridiculous, you know, disappointing games fucking thing, Pokemon didn't get as much support as they wanted to. So money. So basically, he's upset because money, and there's also money, and did I mention money?
Was a disappointing games countdown, and half the stream was Pokemon, and the stream didn't do well. So Pokemon has always done well, except for that one stream. I hope tomorrow we can get the excitement back for Pokemon, especially because we're at the end. Let's have a great stream. And again, with some of these streams that haven't done so well, like tonight's Arc Raiders, a great Pokemon stream tomorrow would really help me bounce back from that.
Fuck the fuck off, you fucking fuck.
Okay? Tomorrow night it is RimWorld. Now, RimWorld has always done well. It's always a great audience.
Stop saying, oh my, every single fucking... Phil's definition of doing well has nothing to do with attendance, nothing to do with views, nothing to do with engagement, nothing to do with fucking how well he's done an algorithm. It's all about money. If Phil just fucking openly admit... I would have slightly more respect for Phil if he just fucking confessed that all he fucking cares about is money. And it's getting very grating how he's fucking pretending that, that attendance is important. He's pretending that engagement's important and fucking interactivity on the stream's not shit. All he fucking cares about is how many fucking dollars he gets for fucking doing this shit.
An engaged audience and a supportive audience. We're going to continue on with this first real run in normal difficulty. 3 survivors, 1's dead. So now we have to see if we can recover. If we can't, then we got to start over. But I'm hoping we can recover and continue on with this plot line in this run and see how it goes. So tomorrow should be a great variety day of content. I hope you'll come by and hang out and support the content. And then on Thursday, the day stream will be Arc Raiders. Okay, so I hope you'll join me for that. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Let's regroup tomorrow morning on the podcast. Let's talk about these topics. Let's figure it out, and we'll go from there. But everyone have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Peace out.
Fuck off.
DSP here, and welcome to the...
Don't repeat. Don't you ever get that shit. Go away. Fuck off. There we go. Fuck me, man. They started talking. I was like, no, fuck no. Right, Zarnok has given an example of a very humble content creator, apparently. There's a clip here. Wholesome Twitch streamer Brox H tries to give money back. So is an example from Zarnok of a content creator who wanted to give money back.
Wait, did someone give some subs? Ah, bro, he doesn't have to. Can I give that money back? Kia ora. Is there any way I can give their money back? Oh, you too, and once again, I'm telling you, you don't have to sub. Like, you don't have to. You can watch the stuff for free. Like, that's the best thing you can do. Fuck. But please, hold on to your... Oh, I'm not a sub trainee, mate. Can you, like, hold on to your fella's money? We're in the midst of a lockdown.
Lockdown? So this is what? Yeah, 5. Okay, is it during the dark times? Okay. I mentioned fucking lockdown, I fucking got PTSD there.
Is it on your family, not me? No. Where are you going to for the first feed? Oh, bro, I'm going straight to KFC. Well, I might just wait until...
Man of decent taste. I was going to say fine taste, but KFC is like mid. But still, there you go. So this guy's a content creator, obviously. I assume during lockdown... So I got no idea who this fucking person is, but I imagine this is like something he was doing during lockdown just to fucking keep himself... I don't know if this is something he fucking picked up as a hobby during lockdown, or if it's something he was doing anyway before fucking lockdown. But yeah, obviously he's making beautiful, like, intricate artwork from like these, like this is like wood. With all these different like tools at disposal as well, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying. I can kind of somewhat understand that to a certain degree. Like, obviously, it's like as a content creator, you know, I was like as someone who's very small potatoes. If I get given a lot of fucking money, it feels weird. Like I'm quite. I know my level. You know what I mean? Like, if I get given more, you know, too much or something, I can't think to myself, this is kind of strange, this is wrong. Hold on to your fucking money. You know, especially so many times are always fucking, even like these days, it's always like fucking rough as well for people to understand that, you know what I mean? If I can give more people, I fucking could as well, you know what I mean? But it's just, it's life. Life is what it is sometimes, you know? But I love the first instinct the guy had was, can I give that back to you? You know what I mean? When somebody like, you know, that's a really fucking nice. So yeah, if only Phil Burnell could fucking have such, you know, kindness of their soul to kind of think to himself, could I give this back to you? So there we go. But so thank you, Arnold, for sharing that. That's very, very, very nice of you indeed. But Meth Bear also had a video they wanted me to share of how Phil Burnell used to beg back in the day here. This is from the... Is this from March 2022? So let's see. How bad did things used to be?
Roadhouse, and we all got some delicious food, and the waiter was a real...
I have to say, hold on. 1.5 speed is required. Okay, so Meth Bear set this. Apparently it ends like, you know, 44 minutes or something. Let's see how bad Phil's begs used to be.
Really nice guy to us. You know, get back, checking on us, refilling our drinks, asking us how everything was, chilling with us, even talking with us, a little bit of conversation about what life is like in Tennessee, and yada, yada, yada. So I gave him a crazy good tip, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure our bill was probably, it was me and like maybe 5-6 other people. So each of us, our bill was probably like 30-40 bucks. No, it wasn't 40, it was probably like 20-30 bucks each. So I paid for all that, and I think I tipped the guy like $50, you know. Typically the guy probably gets like a $10-15 tip. So I gave him like a $50 tip, because he was a really nice guy. He did a lot of work and he did a good job, okay? 2 days later, okay, the Roadhouse was so good, we decided to go there again. It was actually our last meal before we left Tennessee. So we go there, and the guy's working again, okay? And he comes over, and he actually says, sir, can you actually come over here for a minute? And he pulled me off the table. I was like, whoa, uh-oh, what happened? Did something bad go? Did we do something bad? He pulls me aside, and he says, I just want to let you know. He starts to tear up. He goes, I just want to let you know your tip the other night really helps me out. Like, I'm actually kind of hard up right now in life, and your tip, like, is so helping me. You're such a nice guy, and I really...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
really appreciate that you did that, because you didn't have to do that. And, you know, it kind of hit me hard, and I'm like, some people are just people, man. You know, people just take shit for granted. That, that guy works as a waiter, that woman works as a waitress. They know what they're getting into when they get this job. And, you know, they know they're going to work for less than minimum wage. And it all evens out. It doesn't matter how much you tip someone. It all evens out, right? The truth is that some of these people are like you and me. They have hard times. They need help. And you may not even realize that you're helping.
There it is right there. Some of these people like you and me. They need help. Me, I need help, guys. See, I made someone feel good with this mythical $50 tip I gave this waiter, so you guys could make me feel good too. With a similar tip, from all of you combined. Each.
Someone, but just doing something nice can change someone's whole attitude. It can make them feel good. It can make a terrible day go right. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize a little act of kindness, how far it can go. And it actually hit me, like, at that point, I was like, dude, from now on, I absolutely will be very conscious when I go out that I make sure that I tip appropriately, if not a little more, because you know that these people,
need the help. And it's funny because personally, I don't go crazy tipping. Like if I go to a restaurant, typically I'll go
Not surprised at all. You probably don't tip at all.
for about, what is it? It's like 15% they say is the default you're supposed to tip. So I'll at least try to tip 15% of the bill, if not maybe just a little bit more. And everywhere I go, at least, if I'm a regular, people are like very nice and friendly to me and happy. So it's obvious they don't think I'm under tipping them. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it makes me feel like people are shitheads and they do under tip all the time. And they're appreciative when someone actually tips what they're supposed to be tipping. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is pissing me off. Okay, there we go. I cleared my throat. So, yeah, you know, so I usually go out of my way to make sure I'm doing the 15% bare minimum. And then if I feel like the service was a little bit better than that, then I'll go a little higher than that. So yeah, that's my philosophy anyway, okay?
Basically, give Phil money so he can feel better. Because he needs help. Like, if I tell my audience a bullshit story about a time where I gave somebody $50, which didn't happen, maybe they'll give me $50 too. For fuck's sake. Man, that was how Phil was begging back in the fucking day, these bizarre bullshit fucking stories. Christ alive. We've got one more thing, guys, to watch. I know Bingo's, you know, going to start. I'll put it this way. When we begin Bingo, we'll probably fucking win quickly because we have 12 fucking free spaces, you know what I mean? We're fucking pretty good for free spaces, you know what I'm saying? So I've got a good, strong feeling that Bingo's going to fucking just cruise in train, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, before we start, there's one more thing I want to share with you guys. Decepticon has fucking made a video on Fallout DSP Gaming. Like, it's a 3-minute long fucking video. Decepticon's got a bizarre imagination, and that's me being nice. You know what I mean? He's a twisted person. He's a really twisted fuck, and I want to see what they fucking cooked up here.
This Dark Side Phil channel is an archive channel for those previous videos that I had made before the channel was shortly shut down for copyright problems. Now,
confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Ah, so it kind of, this AI. For fuck's sake. He's fat! There's no way that Phil could lift his leg that high. That's how I know this is AI.
Shirt and show a rosy on my chest, cause I'm a wanderer.
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Three Dogs.
Oh, well, I roam from town to town. I go through life without a care, and I'm as happy as a clown. Hey, with my two-faced divine, and I'm going nowhere. I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. And when I find myself falling for some girl, I hop right into that car of mine and drive around the world, cause I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer. I roam around, 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 around. Yeah, cause I'm a wanderer.
What the fuck? Run, fat man!
I'm the type of guy that likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. And when I find myself up falling for some girl, I hop right into that car of mine and drive around the world, cause I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer.
Oh, look, his ass been gold.
Around,
Why aren't you giving me?
What in the fuck was that? Well, that was a fucking fever dream right there. Okay, you guys want to check? You guys can check out yourselves if you want to. Bloody hell, I'm gonna, fuck me. That was good. So there we go. Link is in the chat. You guys want to check out yourself and just enjoy that shit. Fuck me, man. Decepticon, what the fuck, man? That boy ain't right. But anyway, it's time for bingo, guys. Okay, so for us to play bingo today, we're going to need a bingo number to generate our bingo card. So the first number in chat I see will be the number that we use for today's bingo card. Make sure it's a good one, guys, because we want to win bingo today. There we can go. The very first number in chat I saw was Zarnock, who said 34. Okay, 34 here if I can go. We need Phil to send it for today's bingo card. We need Phil to be all toxic, which is that's fucking easy. Him touching his ear, him doing a wire T-pose, him saying basically, and no exaggeration. The second row is Phil saying, by the way, day off momentum, him discussing his family in some way, and him being all defense mode. The third row is Phil saying members, there you go, him being all victim mode, him saying or doing Q&A, and him saying absolutely. The fourth row is Phil discussing politics in some manner, him saying fuck, support, him standing up randomly, and him saying unique. The fifth and final row is Phil saying interesting, literally, obviously, his voice cracking, and finally, nonsense. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Stan says you should check if your stream got clipped for that music. I mean, to be fair, I mean, because of Phil using his AI music, every single bingo stream usually gets flagged in some capacity for like some sort of copyright thing. Yeah, because Phil uses his music on his podcasts, usually that results in I get a wee notification saying, YouTube says this is you can't, but it doesn't, I don't monetize. I have no ads anyway on my streams. You know what I mean? So it doesn't impact me, but I still get a notification. Usually after a bingo, I get notifications saying, you can't monetize your stream. It's like, oh well, it's alright. I don't fucking have ads anyway, so no big fucking deal. But yeah, anyway, good stuff to use. So there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts or burps that Phil does, we get a free space. As well as that, for every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. And yeah, if Jade shows up, and Jade will show up today. For Phil, this is Pokemon Day. Jade is showing up, so when Jade shows up, and Phil's aside to Jade, no one will get a free space for that. But you guys also get to enjoy this wee animation to celebrate Jade giving us a free space.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Now, Satan shows up and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan. No way to get a free space for that as well, but you guys get to enjoy this animation to celebrate the free space.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Those are all the ways we can get free spaces courtesy of Phil saying and doing things on his end. There's also a variety of ways we can get free spaces with you guys doing things too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats, we get a free space. And oh yeah, Jade's right fucking there in stream chat. It says here right there, yeah, I didn't freaking realize that. So yeah, as Brian points out, Jade's actually there right now in the chat. So when Phil fucking goes through his roll call, Jade's probably going to get included, which means we're probably going to get our free space very fucking soon indeed. So yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, 5 new or renewed memberships, free space, 5 super chats, free space as well, and also 25 likes is a free space, which you already have. 50 likes on bingo is 2 free spaces. 75 likes is 3 free spaces. And 100 likes on bingo is 4 free spaces. And every time we manage to get a fucking get a free space for likes being hit, we get to enjoy the balls animation made by supremely talented Pixar animations. So you guys in full control of some ways we can get free spaces, the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as I'm big little bitch that he is. So there we go. Now, if we do get a full house on today's bingo card, we celebrate that full house with a marble race. And that winning marble will have a chance to spin this bingo baddies wheel of prizes, where you could potentially win a weekly pass to the Scottish Soundboard, a weekly fucking ticket to get a claim and automatic full house, you can get an intro and a shout out of bingo, or you can win one of the special prizes, a $10 console voucher or a $10 Amazon voucher. So there we go. There are currently several individuals with prizes. For example, Dapper Dragon has the Scottish Soundboard Pass, which expires after today. So if Dapper Dragon wants me to fucking press the Scottish Soundboard button as much as he wants me to, he can only ask today, because after today, that is gone, it's expired. So now we can go. Ronan66, so I saw a chat earlier. Ronan66 has a full house ticket as well. That ticket expires on the 16th. They also have a Scottish soundboard ticket which expires on the 18th, which is Ronan won twice, back to back, somehow, and they won 2 separate prizes and 2 separate across like 2 different bingos, you know. So Ronan66, as I said, they have a full house ticket which expires on the 16th, and a Scottish soundboard pass which expires on the 18th. Cell Shader has a Scottish soundboard pass which expires on the 19th, and Mark was trying to say one bingo the other day and their full house ticket expires on the 20th. And Dapper Dragon wants me to press it, so
I'm Scottish!
but they want Mookie.
Get fucking screwed!
There you go. Good stuff indeed. But obviously, to get that marble, to get marbles in the first place with the full house and bingo card, and then we'll spin that wheel when the winning marble gets shown. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. So there we go. Good stuff indeed, as I said. So there's some more things to Pigsplain, of course, but I'm going to AI Phil Burnell. Pigsplain that for us all to understand.
Well, hello there, AI Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about Marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the Marbles games, use the ! Marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a t-shirt under a Hawaiian shirt.
There we go. Good stuff indeed. Thank you, AI Phil Burnell, for Pigsplain that for us all to understand. I think I've gone through everything now, and I think we're ready to we should basically just rock and roll and get on with the show. We have 12 free spaces immediately. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Brian wants to have Dapper Dragon request more Scottish soundboard until we get Malcolm Tucker. Well, if I can press it now, because that's how we fucking start bingo.
And she's a big fucking bitch!
That's not Malcolm Tucker, that's Billy Conley. That's me!
And she's a big fucking...
Billy!
Get screwed!
I'm trying to get Malcolm Tucker for you.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
I mean, it's terrible.
There you
His
go.
hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
There's your fucking Malcolm Tucker. There you fucking go. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, on that random note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody, because here we fucking go to get on with the fucking show.
Everyone, on today's show, we've got a lot to talk about. There's so much going on right now, including this week, I've already tried 2 new indie games. But the question is, how did they do? Were they good? Did people like them? Are they something that we want to play further on stream? Well, we're going to break down both Quarantine Zone and Hightail, talking about the highs and lows, how they went, and if you think that we should play them again. But in addition, we've got an update on Arc Raiders. Notably, this week I attempted to play it 3 times instead of the usual 2. People have been asking for more Arc Raiders, and so I wanted to give you what you want. But already I'm starting to feel like maybe I made the wrong decision here because last night's stream just didn't go so well. But in addition to that, you may have noticed that this last week there's another YouTuber by the name of Repsian who's been joining me for a couple drops here or there in Arc Raiders. You might be wondering what's going on with that. Well, let's talk about it on today's show. Let's figure out maybe exactly what's going on and get to the bottom of it and see, you know, how that's going to pan out in the future. In addition, this morning, there's huge spoilers in regards to Forza Horizon 6 release date. And when you hear who actually spoiled it, you're going to laugh your ass off. Because yet again, Xbox is botching everything. So, we've got a great show. Sit back and relax, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let's get it going. It's time for the Level 1 podcast.
The fuck cares? And just skip a shitey intro, and there fucking go. Good stuff indeed. Hold on. Sorry. Tyler is asking who was the clip what was the clip that gave us the Operation Mindfuck soundbite? Well, it's Frankie Boyle, a Scottish comedian called Frankie Boyle. He made that comment on a BBC show called Mock the Week, and that was the end of it. Like the full clip itself was quite bizarre, you know. Like to understand why he says Operation Mindfuck, you have to like know the full clip. You know, fuck it. Let me find it for you guys. This stream's probably gonna get fucking like nuked anyway and copyright claimed by everyone. So hold on to things. Let me find you the fucking clip, just so you see that you know the full context of the situation. Okay.
Lines you wouldn't hear in a war film.
Here we go.
You've each been selected for this mission because you're unknown to the enemy and you each have a special skill. Professor Hawking, John Leslie, Phil Neville, the Wu-Tang Clan, Usher, the Sugar Puffs Monster, and Daniel Day-Lewis. Welcome to Operation Mindfuck.
Man, there you go. That's the origin of Operation Mindfuck for you. So there you fucking go. That's how Operation Mindfuck came to be. That's a full context of Operation fucking Mindfuck right there. So there we go. But no more derailing. No more derailing. No. Stop. We've derailed plenty. Let's get on with things. Thank you anyway. Okay. It's time for bingo. There are 12 free spaces and 2 things ticked off already. They should get, I'm looking forward to a robust full house. We should have no problems, I see. But here we fucking go. God almighty. Nice one, Phil. Nice one, dumbass.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing? What do you mean muted? No, I was actually having a nice internal dialogue that only I could hear. So I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome to the show, everyone. We got a good one here today. I hope you're ready to play games, chill, and have a good time with me on this lovely Wednesday, the 14th of January, 2026. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 Podcast. It is time to get started, shall we? So, with so much to talk about, let's just jump into a couple quick and early topics, all right? Number one, as you know, I like reacting to stuff on the show. If there's a new game announcement, if there's a trailer, if there's some kind of gaming news, this is the place where I like to really talk about it. Not to say that if someone asked me randomly, say during a gameplay stream or something, that I wouldn't answer the question or bring it up. But the Level 1 Podcast is the focused place for me to actually talk and address about that kind of stuff, right? And so, we have a couple events that are coming up. Sorry. Figure out, oh yeah, see?
Phil's messing with his new toy, which you didn't really figure. I don't think he ever actually brought up, But Phil has a new headphone stand. An RGB one. And he kept that shit quiet, didn't he? But yeah, Phil Burnell bought himself a brand new little headphone stand. And as far as I'm aware, he didn't address it. So maybe he was hoping that nobody figured notice. I don't know.
We have a couple events that are coming up that I'm going to be covering. And I want to talk about what they are and how I'll be reacting.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, stop hyper fixating on your fucking toys. This is embarrassing, Phil. Nobody cared. This wasn't bothering anyone on the planet apart from you, you fucking weirdo.
Interesting. This is a rack that I have to put my stuff on now. It holds both my controller and my headphones. And it actually wirelessly charges my phone as well. So I just started using it a day or two ago, but I haven't figured out the right positioning for everything yet to get it to work. Anyway, so, yeah, we have 2 events coming up. Number 1, this coming Thursday, that's tomorrow, the 15th of January. Capcom is doing a special Resident Evil Requiem event in the middle of the afternoon. And it's going to show gameplay elements, expose plot devices, all kinds of stuff to get people hyped up for this game. I'm all for it. But the thing is, it's right smack dab in the middle of the afternoon when I'm going to be streaming games. So I will be reacting to all of that on Friday's Level 1 Podcast. Okay, so if you want to see me react to the Resident Evil Requiem stuff, the gameplay elements, whatever they show in that presentation, you're going to want to be here on Friday morning, okay? Now, next week, on the 22nd, which is, again, Thursday of next week, Xbox is doing something very similar. They're going to be doing a big digital presentation where they're going to be showcasing games like Forza Horizon 6, Fable, and this other one that the name eludes me that I didn't even know existed, but I guess it's a third Xbox Studios game that's currently in development. So they're going to do that show, and again, I will likely go ahead and react to that stuff on next week's podcast on Friday morning, all right? So, yeah, no live reacting. I'm doing my normal schedule with gameplay and the like, but I will be reacting directly to that stuff the day after on my podcast. It's the best place to do it. People seem to like when I do it that way, okay? So there you go. That's next week. Now, the funny part about it is, Xbox probably won't have as much to talk about on that show as they thought, because this morning, there was a leak, okay? And you might say, okay, there was a leak. Well, man, I hate that these hackers keep data mining these companies, and I really hate that sometimes these release dates, they leak when someone, like a company from over in Europe, decides to say, oh, pre-order the game now, and it comes out on a certain date, and you're like, oh, they spoiled it, right? Except that's not what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, Xbox spoiled their own Xbox announcement. You ready for this? If you own Forza Horizon 5 and you go into the game right now, there's an in-screen pop-up that says pre-order now, Forza Horizon 6, get the pre-tuned Ferrari. Discover the breathtaking landscape of Japan and over 550 real-world cars. Become a racing legend. Pre-order Forza Horizon 6 Premium Edition or get the premium upgrade featuring early access and play 4 days early starting May 15th. Oh. Oops. And you might say, well, they just got the date wrong. They were off by a week. Well, no, the Xbox presentation is the 22nd. That's more than a week from today. So they literally leaked their own release date and all the information about their upcoming game in a pop-up in their previous game instead of waiting for the presentation next week. Now, is it a big deal? No, but it's just yet another example of Xbox effing everything up. and being completely off base, doing things wrong. This is not the right way to hype up their new game. People are very excited for Forza Horizon 6. We haven't had one in many years, and people are looking for a bunch of information, and they spoil it all before the presentation. At this point, Xbox is like a comedy of errors. Like, everything they've done in the last 2 years has been a huge fatal flaw, and they just continue down that road. They're just not really doing very well. I can't imagine who works for the Forza team who did this, and now they're probably got so much egg on their face because they totally were not supposed to spoil this information ahead of the presentation. Yeah. Kind of embarrassing, no? I mean, again, it's supposed to be one of the big game development companies out there, and they can't even keep their own lips zipped when it comes to their information. So, it is what it is. Not a huge deal, but hey, the thing is, this is something to be excited for. I'm excited for Forza Horizon 6. I love the Forza Horizon series, and the fact that this time around, I'll now be playing it on PC with my wheel accessory, the pedals. It'll be like actually driving a car. That's a really cool thing. All right, I'm very excited for that, and good stuff, okay? All right, so folks, now it's time to talk about the more important topics this morning. What's been going on in my content this week, the 2 indie games that I covered and how well received they are.
Yes, it's time to talk about the more important topics. Phil's monetary situation. The more important topics that Phil's admitting, of course, is the fact that he wants more money from those dumb bastards that watch him in his chat every day.
Actually were, how often or whether or not we're even going to play them again. I want an update on Arc Raiders here because we definitely need to talk about this. Me increasing the amount that I played and it kind of has backfired. And of course, a YouTuber who's been trying to become a part of my content. And some people are questioning this guy's intentions. We're going to talk about all this today. All right, we're going to blow the lid off this mother. But first, I have a couple quick shout outs to do. We start off today with Daddy Big Bucks, who auto resubscribed with their subscription over on Kick. And so that does count for today's support. Burger. Thank you, Daddy Big Bucks, for the auto resub. And we just got our first super chat of the day from Jeff Latoy, a $2 super chat saying, are we going to be playing Black Ops 7 anytime soon? Honestly, it's a good question because it's just been such an uncertain thing. Sometimes when I play Call of Duty, people are excited. Sometimes I play it and everyone complains it sucks. Sometimes I play it and I do really well and then no one cares and no one supports. So it's kind of like, what am I supposed to do? And that's been a question with the schedule is what do I put more time into? What do I focus on less? It's been a daunting task to figure out exactly what to do. I'm with you guys here where it's like, it seems like every single week the schedule's a little different. I know. And I wish that we could more solidify what we're doing, but there's new games coming out that we're experimenting with, and it's weird because I swear, sometimes a game like Arc Raiders or a game like Call of Duty will do incredibly well, and then the next time I play it, it doesn't. So it's all over the place, right?
Who fucking cares?
To directly answer your question about Call of Duty, Jeff, right now the answer is I'd like to play it again. It's not going to be this week, okay? Maybe it'll be next week. I absolutely, positively would like to play Call of Duty again, but I need to know people are going to show up and engage in support with it. I need to stream things people want. And the last couple of times that I basically streamed it, it didn't do so well. Maybe waiting a bit to play it and bringing it back will work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I'd love feedback on that. Are there some people out there who are craving Call of Duty and who would come back and you know, hang out with me and support it if I played it? I mean, let me know. I want to know. The truth is, I was having fun because with my new setup and new equipment and everything, I was getting better at it. And the better at it that I got, the more fun I was having playing it, having positive kill death ratios and unlocking these rewards for the weekly challenges. I had the new sniping drone and stuff like that. It was pretty fun. But people weren't really along for the ride with me. They were more bored than anything else. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So that's why we didn't play it this week. Okay? Let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of feedback I get. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing today? Who do we got today? We've got Island Living, Chris, Copium, Dave, You're Not Funny, Pepe, and Korok Seed Jr. over on YouTube. Who do we have here on Kick? We have
Master J, Jam Deck.
Xenon, Hype Gone Quick, you get it. Raven Esports. Let's see, it's Zero Gaming, Mr. Bobobo, Legend Lurker, Maestro David, Toxic Element, Real Crown Prince, and more. Most Tasteless is here too. Cabal is here. Grandmaster Scrub is here. Whip Smecker is here. How you doing? Cabal just made a good point. I actually would like to bring this point up. Cabal just said, some people are under the impression that a game has to be good to be fun. That's not true at all. I mean, case in point, we played Code Violet on Friday. It's the most broken, garbage, buggy piece of crap I played in a very long time, but it was fun to play for the hour I played it, but I wouldn't want to play it further than that hour. But in regards to Call of Duty, it is addictive. It is competitive. When you play, you never know what's going to happen. And it's a very unpredictable game, Call of Duty, right? At any moment, we could end up having a great stream. We could end up having a bad stream.
So Jade is still spamming the same message over and over again in Phil's chat. Jade is pretending to be Bugs Bunny. Jade has typed the same message at least 4 times to Phil, and Phil has ignored it every time. Hey, what up, Doc?
It could be a great night where I'm kicking ass and we're doing kill streaks and then all of a sudden I get crushed. I think the ups and downs of Call of Duty make it entertaining, but particularly I've been doing better recently, so I've liked it more. But again, I can't make that translate into you guys liking it. All I can say is try my best, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And it just didn't work last time I tried, you know what I mean? Jade, good morning. How you doing, man? It's good to see you.
Finally, Jade.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
Hell yeah, we got a fucking free space for Jade fucking getting acknowledged in Phil's stream chat. So let me have a very quick count, okay? Because we have 13 free spaces, which is a lot of free spaces, okay? So 1, 2, 3. So hold on. 1, 2. Hold on. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right. We are 4 away from a full house. That's how close we are to winning already. We are 4 away from a full house already.
You're not funny, says PewDiePie says some of the buggiest messes could make for the best playthroughs. And I know that from experience from the past. If you remember, years prior, I would play these weird games that wouldn't necessarily be the best games. They'd be busted and broken, but I'd play through them to be hilarious, right? So I'm right there. I agree with PewDiePie on that note. But the thing is, you have to have people actually come by and hang out, want to be a part of that content. Notably, here's the thing. All right, here's what I'd like to do. Before we start talking about Quarantine Zone, before we start talking about Hightail, before we start talking about Arc Raiders, I want to show you guys how things have been doing. This is something that I rarely do. But I said, you know what? Rather than just sit here talk about it, why don't I show you? And you might say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, what I'm going to do is just refresh the page here. I'm going to actually show you how everything's been doing on the channel. All right? So, this is DSP Gaming right now.
Oh, I thought I was going to fucking show you. I thought he was going to show us his analytics page on fucking YouTube Studio and show us if like, nah. Oh, he's been a bitch about it. He's going to fucking talk about the views the videos I'm fucking getting.
Live, okay? 166 of you here live on YouTube. There's probably around 80 on Kick, I would assume. I don't know, but I think probably about 80 viewers on Kick. And climbing because typically we get more over the course of the podcast. Although today we are doing Pokemon, so maybe we won't get so many. I guess we'll see.
Full context, Raw Phil currently has almost 900 people watching.
But just to show you.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much for Stan for getting 5 members to the channel, which is another free space for bingo. It means we're 3 away from a full house. So very kind of you indeed, and congratulations to the following people. Congratulations to Intrusive Style Pop Guard, Sheer King, Dr. Chaos, Jim R6560, and CP Spoons. All you 5 got membership. Make sure you thank Stan for getting a membership, and of course, thank you very much, Stan, for supporting the channel and getting a free space. It is very much appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. So there we go, good stuff indeed. But yeah, I thought Phil was going to fucking be a bit bold and show us what he was making and try and tell his audience, guys, I'm only making this much. I used to make this much. Please give me. I thought he was going to go full in beg mode. Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to pick up on that. Someone definitely did say spoons for sure. So, hold on, 2 seconds. There you fucking go. Hey, there's your fucking spoons right fucking there. Good stuff. There we go.
What happens is on YouTube, they give you this feed that says for you, and basically what they do is they try to hand select certain videos. Usually it's the latest uploads from the creator. But just to kind of recap how things have been going, okay? So Friday I played Code Violet. That has done better, all right? No exaggeration, than any video that I have put out since the Asmongold interview. And honestly, even if you go back further in the year, which you can, you'd actually see that only 1 or 2 videos this year have performed better than that one. And that one only came out 4 days ago, right? Well, I guess technically 5 days ago now. And that's crazy to think about because really, when you think about it, I put a lot of videos. You would think that something would have caught on. More than that?
Cares?
No. I think the only 2 videos that did better, there's one video at the launch of the Switch 2, I said it was a ripoff, which it was, and it still is, by the way. And there was another video when Silent Hill F came out, and I said, it's basically garbage. I don't like this game. It's really bad. Outside of that, this is the biggest video that I've done all year. So, pretty crazy to think it's just a terrible game. It's the first new release of the year, and it's so bad, people really enjoyed watching me riff it for an hour, right? Now, also, Fed Roger just made a good point in chat. He goes, well, it just goes to show that negativity always brings more eyes and attention on YouTube. I mean, you're right. On YouTube particularly, that's always a pattern. That negativity will always breed more attention for whatever reason. You can argue that it's because people are just toxic and people like drama, and you're right. Like, there's really no other explanation for it. That's pretty appropriate to say, is that, yeah, people just like dramatic content. They like to see something burn or be sucky. And that's a little sad in my opinion. I do feel like I wish people would like positive content more than negative content, but that's just, I guess, par for the course on YouTube. It is what it is, right? Okay, so outside of that video, which did incredibly well, how has all the other content this week been doing? Because a lot of times people say, oh, Phil, you make knee-jerk reactions, you don't judge things right, you should give things more of a chance. Let's take an actual look, all right? So taking a look at all the content that I have put out this week, in fact, what we should probably do is just scoot back just a little bit, all right? Admittedly, Pokemon last week did not do well. The Pokemon stream kind of tanked. I paired Pokemon with my most disappointing games countdown, and it didn't do well. The stream itself. And Pokemon got very few views. Now, the thing is, we're at the end of Pokemon. Today may be the conclusion of the playthrough. I'm playing it for a very small audience, but that audience is very engaged and very supporting. So today we will play it, see if we beat it, and if not, if it needs one more stream, great. But man, it's been a wild ride. We've been playing it since October. It's been a great run. I hope that you guys are here for the conclusion. If you're someone who's been along for the ride with me, I certainly hope that you guys will be here today after the podcast to see how it ends and to give it a send-off, okay? Now, I also that day did the most disappointing games countdown, and I did remove it from here, but what we can actually do is just click the videos tab and see how it actually did. So remember, the disappointing games countdown, okay? Put a lot of time and effort into that. Went through all the games for the year. that I was interested in, you know, in saying were disappointments to me, I had to think about what I wanted to say about each particular one. I had to get video clips of all of those together and set them all up. And I had to set up the stream with everything. And then we did it, and the stream didn't do good. It didn't. Okay? It was a lot of work, and it just didn't do well at all. The video itself got about 2,800 views. Now, honestly, that's pretty good. For a video of mine to get 2,800 views in less than a week is actually good numbers for me. But it's just a lot of effort and work and taking away from gameplay streaming to do it, to not really have any impact. All right? You know, there was a time back in the day when I would do these series and...
Fucking whoa. Taken away from gameplay streaming? What the fuck are you talking about, Phil? You replaced a podcast with the fucking count, the list. You still had the usual amount of gameplay. There was no gameplay sacrifice for a fucking crappy little list that doesn't play in games. So, there was no... Oh, for God's sake. It's a bizarre attempt at a retcon. It really is. It's so strange. Anyways, Wilson was asking, how's my doggo? Doggo's doing okay. Still day by day getting better and better. And but yeah, he's starting streaming soon for that and stuff. You know what I mean? But he's definitely doing better. He's definitely kind of getting closer and closer back to his old self.
They get 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views, so it would be worth the time and effort to go into it. It's just not really doing those numbers anymore. To be honest, it seems like the only people who were actually asking me to do the year-end series this year were my legacy viewers, people who've been around for a long time. Most other people were like, so what's the next game you're playing? Okay? So it may be, very well may be.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Twilight for getting 5 members, which is going to be a full house, actually. That's another free space. And yeah, we have 15 free spaces and we have 15 spaces left on the card, so I think we've won bingo. So thank you, Twilight, for the member bomb. Congratulations to Staman313, Sleepy AF, Scooby2, Ian Sorare, and Rala111 for getting a membership. And also, U5, make sure you thank Twilight for giving you a membership. And of course, Twilight, thank you very much for getting us a full house bingo. Now, the thing is, we are still very early on here. Like, we have choices here now. We won, okay, this bingo, okay, I'm pretty confident we fucking won bingo, okay? I'm just gonna confirm that whole 15 free spaces. Let's count them. 1, hey, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
So we've got a full house on bingo. Fan Davidozi and DJ. I've got a full house, all locked in, all secured. Great stuff indeed. We could do a second card if you guys want one. We have plenty of time still. Phil's only been going for 10. Technically, Phil's only been talking for 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean, and we've won bingo. We could do a second card if we really want to. So, yeah, I mean, people seem to be up for it, you know, people seem okay for it. Sideways option saying okay for it. Warren saying let's go for 2. I mean, Brian's off to bed soon, so doesn't mind. Gibble's saying let's go. Okay, fuck it, we'll do a second then, okay? In that regard then, okay? Give us a number. Give us a random number. We'll do a fresh, brand new card and all that jazz. And the first number in chat I see with the number I use, for, you know, for a second bingo card. Mr. Pika Fan was the first number in chat I saw who said 25. So I'll type in that number here, and we'll randomise a second bingo card. Here we go. We need Phil to say and do the following for this second bingo stream. We need Phil to say idiot, necessarily, nonsense, honest, and him being all toxic. The second draw, so I'm walking his own chat, him making that annoying T sound. T. Him saying job, and doing a troll tip, and him saying so anyway. The third row is also detractor or trolls, him messing about his phone, him being on victim mode, him saying on demand, and would argue. The fourth row is also saying actually, obviously, him doing a wire, a T-pose, him pointing at a camera, and him saying friend. The fifth and final row is Phil saying day off, what the fuck are you talking about, king, good news, and sound good. So there we go. Also, Phil can also say, what are you talking about, that's also acceptable. What the fuck are you talking about, or what are you talking about, both are acceptable for that square there. So there we go, good stuff indeed. And so yeah, we'll try and win our second game. If we win 2 marbles, if we win 2 full houses, we'll do 2 separate marble races. And they're going 2 separate winners. Or one winner if they win twice, you know what I mean? But yeah, okay, if we get a second full house, then yes, we'll definitely, absolutely fucking do 2 marble races instead of 1. There's only one thing left to do before we start playing a second round of bingo, and that is for us to press a random Scottish soundboard button to send us back into battle for a second time.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ.
On that note, at time bingo again. Let's go, everybody, here if I can go.
That we're in a situation that maybe the year-end series just don't make sense anymore. You know what I mean? Like, maybe instead of doing it as a formal series where I sit here for hours streaming my top 10 games and my worst games of the year, whatever, maybe we just talk about it on a podcast. Maybe this is the year-end recap podcast. And on that show, I tell you my favorite games of the year. I tell you my most disappointing games of the year. It's just a podcast episode, you know? I definitely think that might be one of the things that I do now, because putting all this time and effort into it, it's not paying off anymore. It doesn't seem like that many people care. All right? Notably, I told you guys that I still want to do my Game of the Year awards, and I also want to do kind of the best episodes of DSP Tries It from last year, because we did it so often. And I was thinking, okay, well, we'll do it, but I don't want to do it this week. I just want to focus on games. And now I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do it. You know, because again, that's a lot of effort, putting all the videos together and getting it all into a setup where I can stream it or whatever. I'm like, is anyone going to care? Or is it just going to be a dead stream? You know? So maybe we just do it as like maybe later this month on a podcast, maybe next week or the week after. It'll be DSP's Game of the Year Awards on the Level 1 podcast. And all I do is I run through the 10 games that I thought were the best. And I tell you each one and why I liked it. And then we go from there.
Who fucking cares?
Okay? And then I don't have to put together all the videos. I don't have to do all that. I just go through a top 10.
Basically, you want to put in less effort for more reward. That's what it sounds like to me. You want to put in less effort and get rewarded even more than usual for that less effort. That's a bold approach. A very bold approach to fucking admit to. So guys, I can't be fucked today, guys. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Here's your wee list on a fucking notepad file. You know, I'm not gonna fucking read it out. You guys tell me what you fucking think and give me all your money for this list. I had to fucking type this. I had to copy and paste these games into this notepad file and then tell OBS to fucking show you notepad file. Give me money.
And that's it. Because the days of me being an on-demand content creator, making these kind of videos are long gone. I'm a live streamer now. Like, this is where I'm prominent. This is where I get attention and engagement. It's not the on-demand video. Like, even if you look at this video, it's got like maybe 100 likes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, there's no traction there for the channel. Okay, just being honest. So maybe I don't work on it like that anymore. We'll see. I'm going to think about it in the next week or two. Okay? But anyway, so we've got that, and I just wanted to highlight that because sadly, with all the work I put into it, I was hoping it was going to do well, and sadly, it just really hasn't in perspective. Okay? So looking at all the stuff that I've done this week, Clear Obscure doesn't get views. It never has. I mean, even the back in June, it wasn't getting views. But we're near the end. Probably 2 more streams we're going to beat Clear Obscure. Okay? RimWorld started off very strong and has petered out. And what I mean by that is just take a look at the views declining on the series. There's also been less people to the streams, although I will admit this, there has been great support. Every time that I've streamed RimWorld, the people that are there are very engaged and are helping me out to learn the mechanics of the game and to do better at it. And the stream ends up being a success. So maybe in the case of RimWorld, initially there was excitement because, oh, it's a new game or whatever. But then after that, it didn't really matter anymore. So, you know, maybe it's not a big deal where it's going to get tons of hype or whatever. But maybe I continue it as a series as long as people keep showing up and the streams do well. Okay.
But for, you just said people aren't showing up. But the one thing is saving is support. So basically, if it doesn't matter about attendance, engagement, interactivity, viewership. The only thing that matters to you is whether you get money or not. Just be honest and upfront for once in your miserable fucking life, Phil. Just have the fucking balls to tell your fucking audience, guys, I don't care if it's like 2 you here or 2,000. If those 2 single people give me $150 for playing this fucking game, then it stays in rotation. That's basically it, fellas. I mean, just admit it for fuck's sake. I would have slightly more respect for you than I do now, which is none at all, by the way. If Phil just fucking be upfront and honest with his audience and say, look, guys, you know, if you can make it or not, doesn't fucking matter. As long as the fucking people that are here are fucking wailing out at me.
Okay, so RimWorld right now, I'm not displeased with or whatever, and I am playing it as the late stream tonight. Now, here's a shocker, to be honest with all of you. Street Fighter 6 has returned, as you know. I played it for Friday Night Fights.
Who fucking
Shockingly
cares?
enough, Street Fighter 6 is currently the most viewed playthrough that I'm doing. No exaggeration. It beat the new games that I played this week. Street Fighter 6, look at the views. I don't know why. I really don't, because when I used to play Street Fighter 6 all the time, it didn't get these views. Like, we were down to 200, 300 views a video when I was making this series, you know, end of 2024, early 2025. People just didn't like it anymore. And now here we are a year later, I haven't played it. I come back and it gets this kind of views. Now, to be honest, did I do well? Well, I did good for someone returning to Street Fighter after a year of not playing it.
You got your arse whipped 33 fucking times. I wouldn't say that's doing well.
But overall, I lost more than I won. Like, I think Lily, I had a positive win-loss ratio, but both Honda and Dalsum, I did not. The game kept matching me up with Masters, High Masters, and Grand Masters. These are people who I have never stopped playing. They have literally non-stop played Street Fighter 6 and never took a break. And those are the people that they matched me with. So how was I supposed to do well? I mean, you're not going to. But I did hang. Like, they weren't awful matches.
Phil, you're in casual mode, so it doesn't matter.
Or anything. And people apparently did find a good time with these videos. They're enjoying watching them. Like I said, they came out Friday. They all have over 1,000 views, and that's better than most of my gameplay videos. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. And that is returning Friday night. We're going to use Zangief and Blanca this coming Friday night. So if you were into it for Friday Night Fights last week, I hope you'll come back and join me on Friday night. And by the way, for the record, I do all of this. Just so you know, you see everything you're looking at right now. This is all me. I do all of these thumbnails, titling, uploading. I don't have an editing team. I don't have people that do all my work for me like a lot of YouTubers do or pay people to do. I do all this myself. So all these thumbnails and everything, I made all of these as I uploaded the video. Okay. All right, now let's talk about the 2 new games in the rotation. And in fact, let me hit refresh just to be sure that we have the latest update on the performance of these videos. So on Monday night, we tried a new game called Quarantine Zone: The Last Check. Okay. This game is published by Devolver Digital, and it features a checkpoint during a zombie outbreak, whereas people come into this checkpoint, you're scanning them for signs of the virus. If they're clean, they go to a safe house. If they're blatantly infected, you have to liquidate them. And if they have signs of infection, but you're not sure yet, you put them into a quarantine to give them some time and see what happens. There's also elements of base defense where you fly a drone around and shoot zombies in the street. And there's also base management where you have to buy resources, do upgrades, and the like. It's kind of a unique game. And honestly, after that first stream playing it a couple hours, I had a good time with it. And it looked like the game was unlocking more. Like every single time that we had to do the checkpoints, there was a new element, whether it was looking for bites, looking for scratches, looking for discolored eyes, looking for bruises. Then it was, take a look at their pulse, take a look at their blood pressure. Then it was reflexes. When you hit them on their joints, do they react in a certain way? And it kept adding new elements to it, making it more complicated and more interesting. So I liked it. And the game was getting more difficult the further in that we got. Overall, that stream did well. People showed up for it. They engaged. Support was pretty good. It certainly wasn't overwhelmingly abundantly positive, but at the same time, it actually went pretty well. In that regard, I would say, yeah, that was a big success. I would like to play that game again. And likely we're playing it again tomorrow night on the late stream. Okay? Now, what about yesterday's game, Hytale? So Hytale is a game that is currently in early access. It's from a group of game developers that used to be server modders. Like they used to actually have like a modded Minecraft server back in the day, and they were hired to make a game. And so the game that they made looks and plays like Minecraft. Now, it's a little different because it has different elements than Minecraft. For example, it has an active battle system that's much better than Minecraft's. The crafting and building is way more streamlined and more fun to do, honestly. And on top of all of that, there's just a lot more to the game when it comes to exploration and incentive to do so. Because unlike Minecraft, where you have an experience system, whereas you do things in Minecraft, you get levels, and those levels allow you to put experience into enchanting and doing things, right? In regards to this game, it's all based on exploration. If you actually leave your comfort zone, you go out to new areas and you discover new enemies, new creatures and animals, new kinds of plants and the like. The more you discover, you unlock more to do, all right, in the game, which is awesome, okay? So I played it for around 3 hours yesterday. Attendance was good. Engagement was half and half. And what I mean by that is half the people who attended liked the game, half the people absolutely hated it and said that it was boring as dirt, and it's just like Minecraft, and if you're going to play Minecraft, go play real Minecraft, not this knockoff. So it really was split down the middle in that regard. Support. Well, here's the truth. The stream was not doing well with support at all. And then I brought it up, and immediately someone did a very large contribution.
Who fucking cares?
Okay? And then after that, a few other people contributed. So by the end of the stream, it had done pretty good. But the thing is, it took me bringing it up and one person giving a large contribution for it to even be a good stream.
That's the status quo, though. That is how it always is on your fucking streams. That is literally what happens pretty much every single fucking day. Are you out of your goddamn mind? I think it's a fucking verity. Things that are always happening on DSP streams. Number one, he'll beg his audience profusely for fucking money. Number two, one individual will be responsible for usually 80% of the fucking money given to him. These two things are common practice. That blows my fucking mind here.
And that's not the kind of thing that you want to rely on. You know, when I played Quarantine Zone, that was a whole bunch of people coming together and saying, we like that Phil's doing a new game. This is exciting. Let's support it. With Hytale, it pretty much was one person. Okay? So that makes me nervous. And to be honest with you all, this also makes me nervous. So Quarantine Zone's views, 1,000 views on part 1, 700 on part 2, and it's only been out about a day. That's not bad at all, especially for a small indie game. Hytale. Not doing well at all. Okay? And to be honest, here's the other thing. People over yesterday were like, well, aren't you aware that Hytale is going viral? Seems like a lot of content creators are playing it now. Asmongold is playing it today. And he says that he really likes it. And I'm like, that's great. It doesn't matter. It doesn't translate for me. You know, I'm different than everyone else. I'm not one of these viral content creators where everything that I do hits the algorithm and everyone finds in, DSP played this game early, so now he's going to get all these cool early launch views. As you can see, not at all. Not even close. I got a couple hundred views on the videos. That's not good at all, okay? And the thing is, this is what we got to expect this year. Ups, downs, wins, losses, things that work, things that don't work, okay? In this case, a game like Quarantine Zone stood out. Never played a game like that before, right? Very unique, interesting premise, adding more gameplay elements the further in that we go. People really liked the stream and actually said, yeah, please do another one. I think I will. In the case of Hytale, it's a game that's very much like Minecraft with tweaks. So if there was a big demand on my streams of people saying, Phil, play Minecraft, we really want more Minecraft, I'd be like, well, maybe we should just play Hytale, right? But in this case, the game's not doing well. We had one person who did a big contribution that allowed the stream to do well, but no one's really watching it after the fact. You would have thought this game is virally popular. Everyone's talking about it on the internet right now, and everyone's playing it, including Aspen Gold. Oh, everyone's going to watch Phil play out 222 views in a day. Yeah. So it's that simple. No one really cares about certain games on my channel, and there's nothing I can do about that. Doesn't mean I don't like it, because my personal take is that I actually did like Hightail. And we were getting to a point where it was getting interesting, and I wanted to do more exploration. I wanted to try to do more things. We had just unlocked the ability to do better crafting because we had found all these ores. We had found, what was it? Copper, iron, and gold. And I think we even found steel. So I was going to start refining and doing better equipment and going and venturing out further. But it's not performing at all. It seems like people don't care about it, right? Again, would you have...
Wait, steel? I thought you could... No, I mean, also, this is... I thought you had to manufacture steel. Like, you don't find steel in the earth. I thought you had to, like... Isn't steel a combination of, like, 2 different elements to make steel? You don't just, like, find it. You have to fucking manufacture steel. I thought that's fucking... I mean, I guess maybe the game is taking some creative liberties, you know? I don't know why I'm questioning the fucking logic of a fucking video game, but you know, you find steel. It sounds wrong to me when I hear finding steel. Nah. But you found something that someone made? Or I found bronze and copper and iron. Those things are on the fucking earth, but fucking steel is man-made.
To understand with my channel, it almost never shows up in search. It never shows up in related. Even though I was someone who played it incredibly early yesterday morning, no one saw it on YouTube. No, it didn't get sent to the algorithm. This is literally views from my core fan base, and that's it. Nobody else cared because no one found it.
So, what's your fucking point? Oh. Seriously, what is your fucking point of this begging? I'm genuinely fucking curious. Like, what do you want your audience to fucking do about this?
That's the problem with DSP Gaming. And this has been a problem for me for many, many years. I don't know what else to say. That's just the situation, is that I don't show up in search. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
So, if you were to ask me, out of the 2 indie games that I just played, which is more interesting and which would I want to play again? My answer is Quarantine Zone. And I think we're going to do that again. In fact, looking at the schedule, I'm pretty sure that I set that up for tomorrow. Yep, we're going to play it as tomorrow night's late night stream. We're going to give it a second look. We're going to see if it adds more interesting elements. And we're going to...
I mean, Phil, if you... God's sake. Your schedule can change very easily on the fucking fly, depending on whether you have a good day or a bad day. So I wouldn't fucking... Who fucking cares? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm reading this fucking stream chat as he's fucking blaring away here. So, hold on a fucking second here. Hold on. Let me rewind a bit here. So what did War and Peace say here? So War and Peace said something apparently. Hold on. What did War and Peace say? I suppose a 2-man would make things pretty awkward. I wasn't thinking about it like that. Didn't mean anything weird by it, lol. And Sousa responds by saying, it's not that. Due to the detractor situation, we can't afford to trust strangers. This is a one-man show, and it will stay that way for the foreseeable future. Phil has got his audience well trained to also not trust strangers. Fuck me, man.
To see if the game is fun and people will come by and hang out and support it again. I hope so, because I like it and I want to do it again. So that's going to be for Thursday night's late night stream. It's going to be Quarantine Zone again. All right. Now you might say, well, what about Hightail? Okay. Well, I'll answer that question with a question. What about it? I bought it early access. I played it on launch day. I did everything that you guys seem to think would have been exciting and would have worked, and it really didn't work. If one person hadn't done a big contribution, the stream wouldn't have done well, and the game's not performing well as an on-demand series either. The only situation where I would go back and play Hightail again is if I get an abundance of people who contact me in the next week and are like, Phil, it's, you know, the situation's changed. The game's very popular now. If you play it again, your stream will do better. We'll show up and we commit. We'll support it. Then I'd be like, okay, I'm just not foreseeing that happening. I'm foreseeing that if someone's going to get views on a game like that, it's going to be Asmongold. It's going to be a big streamer who has the audience and has that opportunity to show a game that's lesser known to that audience. And now that audience will actually catch on and maybe check it out. I'll give you an example. All right. Were you aware that Among Us, the game that is now insanely virally popular for many years, has made a ridiculous amount of money and all of that, right? Were you aware that Among Us was out for years and years before it ever was popular? No one played it. No one knew about it. And then all of a sudden one day, a popular streamer streamed it, and their audience saw it, talked about it to other big streamers. The other big streamers then tried it. Next thing you know, Among Us is one of the most popular games in the world. Out of nowhere, simply because a big streamer played it. Not because some little rinky-dink guy of my stature gave it a shot, but because someone huge did, right?
And how do you think that big streamer found out about it, Phil? That big streamer could have watched a smaller content creator play it, and they fucking shared what they found with their audience. Phil, every single content creator on the planet started off as a small content creator. There is not one single content creator that exists on this planet that began with millions of subscribers and millions of fucking viewers, whatever. You know, they all started from somewhere, Phil.
These kind of games, I have no problem checking them out. But this is a lesson that we have to learn over 2026, that sometimes we'll check out a game and it'll be interesting like Quarantine Zone because it's actually truly unique and something that'll maybe be awesome for further gameplay. And then other times there's going to be something like Hightail where it's just not going to work. And that's okay. I want everyone to understand that too, like, because I think people will be upset or, oh, Phil, that sucks because everyone else is playing it. Yeah, but I'm not everybody else. I'm not. Just because I play a game that no one heard of doesn't mean that all of a sudden thousands and thousands of people will now try it. It doesn't happen that way. I'm not popular. You have to understand, I'm not popular. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with the audience level that I have and the level of success that I have. I really am. In fact, I'm blessed to be as successful.
But I don't think your audience are fine with it though, Phil. Like, well, what a surprise. Phil is happy at trying to get $300 per day, 6 days a fucking week, from his audience, which is about the same sort of size as, you know, basically he wants $1 from every audience member. That is Phil's average viewership. Okay? He basically fucking wants $1 for every viewer per fucking day. You know? Oh, Christ alive. Well, hold on a second. Mark O'Shaughnessy wants to immediately cash in their Full House ticket. Fuck me, man. Well, I guess I've won bingo again then. Mark O'Shaughnessy is cashed in their Full House ticket. I will accept that cash in. We will confirm a Full House right fucking now. And we'll carry this free space over for tomorrow, because I've need. So Mark, if I didn't see a message before, Mark, because you hadn't tagged me in the chat. Dapper Dragon actually tagged me and let me know. So yeah, sorry. As I said, you know, if you want my attention, the easiest way to get my attention in chat anyway is tagging my name so it goes all orange on my end so I can see something. But so there we go. But okay, so thank you, Dapper Dragon, for showing me what Mark said, and thank you, Mark, obviously, for cashing in your Full House ticket. Phil is being super duper fucking cunty today. He has been absolutely cunty. So let's tick off these squares.
So
many burgers.
Full House. Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
we have another abundance of burgers. We fucking go. We got a Full House again. Good stuff indeed. And that one free space we have so far will carry over, as I said, to tomorrow's bingo stream. Good stuff indeed. You guys can't endure any more DSP. What I will say is, let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing.
And gifted memberships on the YouTube side.
There it is. Kabali has given a £20 super chat for Jade's benefit. There we go. But yeah, so Phil is always going to do. It's Pokemon Day. Phil is going to get. Well, I don't know if he's going to get 150, but he's going to get over 100 anyway. I'm pretty confident. You know.
That means kicks, subs, and gifted subs. And let's get it going for Pokemon.
There is one thing I want to fucking check out very quickly here. Is Phil included that super chat for his tally so far? No, he's not. Okay, so he's not included a super chat right now. Okay, so yeah. Basically, Phil is now on $40. Phil's on $40 at least.
Thank you so much, Cabal.
So there I can go. Okay, anyway, fuck it. We'll just fucking we'll abandon Phil for now, okay? You know, we'll come back to the bad band later on, okay? Right, guys, it's time for some marble fun. We'll have a wee break from Phil, and a little detox from Phil, and we'll celebrate 2 full houses with 2 individual marble races. Now, I am going to set up the marbles now. There's a brand new community post. Thank you, Colump. There's a brand new community post for you to have your own marble encoded. I made the brand new community post at the start of the year, so if you've not been around for a while, and you might not be aware that we have a brand new community post for marbles. If you haven't yet, if you haven't yet left a comment on that new community post, fucking do it now, and I'll add your name to a list of marbles. So when I fucking do these marble races, you could win a marble race, but you've got to fucking put your name forward. If you're not last year, then bad news, you're not there anymore. So there you fucking go. A brand new community post. You can get a link in the description or type in exclamation mark marbles in the stream chat, as Meteorologist for Life just fucking did. To fucking activate the fucking automated fucking post, you know, the wee thing in there. There's a fucking link right there. I am going to add the latest marbles, if any. And yeah, while I'm away, you guys can enjoy some Scottish otters while I'm getting the marbles all set up, otherwise known as scotters. I will be right back.
myself masturbating. I'll be the guy. Fuck life. I'll be the in front of thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy. Fuck life. I'll be the in front of thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up skier, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Entertainer, because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big up skier dad.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Squeeze the peel, it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Squeeze the peel, it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Squeeze the peel, it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go.
Alright, you bunch of dafties, we've returned and we're ready to get some marble races underway. Remember, there's going to be 2 races today because I've had 2 full houses. I have added the most recent marbles. Well, you know, Navy Vet for Life, I added your marbles. Navy Vet for Life is the 89th marble on the list here. So, here's how it works these days, in case you've not been around for a while. We just basically press random. Will it fate determine what marble track it is? This time around, that Zoom and Yeet is the course that has been picked for us to play here, made by Schmidibot. 44% elimination rate, 2.5 minutes average finish time. Let's make sure we have the right number of marbles here, 89. We have 89 marbles to go to race here to compete. And yeah, we're going to have 2 separate races on 2 different tracks. This is also because I've got 2 full houses, so, you know, fan Davy does indeed hurry for that and all jazz. So here's a course we have at our disposal today. So just plop down here, you go down here, 3 different courses, and then we go to the side. Interesting looking course, to say the least. How's it finish though? I kind of want to see the finish here. Looks like we go down for the finish here. Ah, the finish is one of these kind of things. Oh, and yeah, it's a bit of a deadly finish as well, these fucking things here. But you don't just drop into the finish also, because sometimes these things can be a bastard, sometimes they fall down. You can like bounce off the edges or whatever. You fucking just, oh yeah, those things gonna be a fucking bastard. So yeah, there you go. So interesting looking course, and yeah, hopefully we do get quite a competitive race here where it's all back and forth and it's all end to end and whatever. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Here we go. There's Navy Vet for Life marble there. Blind Daughter is the first one out. There's that one coming. Oh, we went backwards there to where Rance Mahomes was. There's a whole bunch of marbles trying their best to get through here, but Ira looks like they fucking broke her head here. Ira is the front runner marble as things stand. As they go into the tumble dryer of doom, and they've actually done very well there to fucking drop down very quickly. They're also going back and forth here, though that's going to slow them down, but Ira will probably be the first one. Actually, they're not. Ryax has gotten free here. And now their marble is in front. Although, wait. Oh, they got slowed down. Oh my god, that is brutal. That is brutal. And now Bearclaw and Blind Daughter and Moki are all the front runners now. That's a very short-lived fucking lead though, because Ira and SD 1593 are now the front runners once again as they go down these tubes here. Bloody hell, man. So some marbles might be stuck there, and so as I said, very back and forth race so far. Ira is the first marble to get plopped down. Ronan 66 and SD 1593 not far behind here, but Ira though has a good lead here. They will hope to maintain his lead as best as they can. But there's a whole lot more obstacles to come between here and the finish, including this big bastard thing. That's a fantastic bounce for Ira. The Dom is gone. The Dom has been eliminated here, and this is where some marbles could also perish as well, because these things will launch you into the fucking stratosphere. But Ira has navigated that as well quite well. Ira's ahead. Ronan's gone. Ronan fell off the edge. Chris Danks is also gone. But Ira is still in lead here as we get closer and closer to the end. It's in sight here. Ira, Mark O'Shaughnessy is gone, so no repeat victory for them. But can Ira drop down quickly here? Sonny's gone, it looks like. Puddy's also gone. Now, can you drop down quickly? Ira, that's a fantastic bounce for Ira. Ira has got this in the bag, sure. There's no way, unless Ira gets fried here, Ira is going to win. That's been a fucking convincing fucking victory here. And he'll drop it. There you go. Ira has won. Dapper Dragon is in second place. Darkside Ranter will be third. I am fourth, it looks like. Am I going to finish fourth, or is someone going to beat me to it? So Dreamlands was fourth. I'm fifth. Kill Denson was sixth. Gang of Wolves was seventh. Cell Shadow was eighth. BST was ninth, and Zarnok, King of Darkness, was 10th. And other marbles are falling into the finish line right now. I was fucking fifth. That's not bad. Ira though, their marble won quite convincingly and emphatically. There we go. Well done to Ira and all that jazz. Tackles always coming in as well. Damien going to try and get trend as well. Agent 00 Soul has Gru as well. Damien got fucking nuked apparently. And so did Agent 00 Soul. But Gru made it through here as we get towards the last few seconds of this course. Thatch says play will come across the line and drop in, and that'll probably be the end of things, I believe. There we go. Well done to Ira for winning the first marble race. Congratulations to them. Let's go back and pick a second course. We'll hit random once more. And here's our second course today, a Rocky Long Road, made by X24 Rocks. 49% elimination rate. 3 minutes average finish time. Who's going to win the second marble race? Let's have a wee quick little gander at the race here. So, pretty straightforward. You go down under a circle, you drop down here. Very back and forth sort of thing, kind of race here. Yeah, it finishes down there. There's a big spinning wheel of interest down there. Is that anything? Is this just a show? Oh, yeah, that's it. This thing here is just for show. There's no reason for this being here. We're just having look ominous and threatening. But, oh, the finish line. Right before the finish, you have these blocks that will fucking slow you down. So that's going to be interesting. Oh shit, man, this could be an interesting race for sure. Hold on. Fuck it. Let's just go. Let's hit start and let's fucking just fast forward. Here you go. We're following Broside Phil right now. But let's not follow them anymore. Let's see. Agent 00 Soul is the first one out. Oh, Wild Bill is gone. Unlucky Wild Bill. Lady of Ravens is in the lead. Wood is gone. My goodness of me, this fucking name marbles can fucking stay put, can he? There's a huge pile up and Mark O'Shaughnessy is gone and Beans for You is gone as well. Oh my god, oh the suffering, the humanity. But there's some marbles here. Lady of Ravens is doing quite well. Looks like the Dom as well. Oh, there's some more marbles. Perishing Agent, Double Soul. But the Dom looks like they have an advantage here. But they're going to get slowed down here. They got around the edge. They got around the edge. Very cleverly. Well done, the Dom. Dash is not far behind in second place. Stands in third place. Cameron Richmond's also there as well. And every single other marble is trying to pile in right now and try and catch up here. But I was thinking, oh my goodness, Dom hit an explosive. There are explosives on the track, and I wasn't out there. Oh my god, there's more. How did Stan not blow up? Well, there we go now. Dashy survives that somehow, some way. Oh my god, there's more explosives. There's explosives in here. Oh my god. It's all... There's everyone's fucking getting blown up here, and everyone's getting caught up at the same time. Darkside Raptor are suddenly in the lead here, but how long for? Is there any more explosives coming up here? I don't fucking know. Everything's popping off here. Never blowing bubbles in the lead temporarily. Darkside Raptor's overtaken though. There's things that pop up that'll launch you. Who's gonna get launched? Is anyone gonna get launched there? Someone's gonna get launched, surely. I'm keeping an eye on the fucking back to see who's gonna fucking get thrown in the air. Look, in the meantime, Peacock Gaming is in the lead, and Dips is in the lead, and now the Mad Max is in the lead. Everyone's fucking changing places. Jim R6 and the Mad Max are both in the lead here as things stand, as we get closer and closer to the fucking finish. They're gonna get slowed down here, but Jim R6 fucking does very well to navigate that. Jim R6, oh, they got slowed down though, that's a very bad slowdown. Remember, being first here is not necessarily a good thing because you're going to hit these 3 blocks. They're breaking apart, but the bee's still there. And who's going to get through first? Who's getting through first? Momentum could be a huge thing. Hi, I'm Stu. Has made it through. Hi, I'm Stu has stolen it to the fucking death. They came from behind. Hi, I'm Stu is in first place. Mr. Peacock was second. Disco 23 was third. Mad Max was fourth. Jim R6 was fifth. Shane Lawson was sixth. Mr. White was seventh. Mexi was eighth. Dips was ninth. And Pixar Animations was 10th. Oh, I knew those blocks at the end would be a big... would come into play. I knew that would be a difference maker. That is so cruel, man. But yeah, it being first is a massive disadvantage in that sort of situation. I Am Stu has won the second race. Righto. So, we have our winners. First winner was Ira, and let's spin the wheel for Ira. Ira has won an intro shoutout. Congratulations to Ira. Their name will be in the intro of the next bingo. Now, what has Hi Am Stu won? Will they win the same sort of prize or win something different? They've also won an intro shoutout. Fuck me. Hi Am Stu and Ira have both won the same prize, intro shoutout, so they both win that prize. So they're both these winners will appear in the intro before our next bingo. Their names proudly displayed in the intro for all to see and be envious of and all that jazz. Congratulations to our 2 winners for your robust prizes indeed. So there we go. Oh, these otters are hugging or try to kill each other. It's hard to tell sometimes. There you go. Okay, before we fuck off, let's see how live DSP is doing, shall we? He's on $52, so there we go. What's he talking about now?
People who actively say, hey, I like it so much, I'm actually going to send you a contribution. That's the end goal. Not...
He's still talking about money. Holy fuck. It's the whole... Oh my god. Hey, Vega's on stream. Oh my god. Jesus, man. Yeah, well... I guess we'll fucking get the best parts in our in the compilation tomorrow, okay, guy? No, we're done. We won bingo twice, you know. We've had fun, you know. But yeah, I can't endure any more desperation and begging from this pathetic fucking creature. I am going to wrap things up there, and I'm going to say fucking sayonara to the fucking psychopath. But anyway, thank you guys. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had a good time. Thank you very much for your support. It is very much appreciated as always. I'm going to end how I always end by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.